Hello, hello, party people. Give me 1 second, just doing a quick sound check, getting set up here. Sorry, we're supposed to start at 8. I am running late. I did not have a date, but it was our fate. And we all know what this sound is. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see my beautiful face? Hello, hey, I can see you. You can see me. Oh, boy, a Sega of my house. What's going on, man? Carmelo, you stopped back, man. Yeah, I was trying to. Well, I was playing my my kind of radio music stuff there. There's a little Busta Rhymes, a little Tiesto, little collab action going on in there. Yeah, okay. I'm trapped in Silent Hill. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys hearing? Were you guys hearing music, or were you just hearing like screeching noises, or whatever you may call it? Only have 2 beers, so we're not going to get too crazy tonight. Mr. V, what is going on? Basically, everybody. Hold on, getting a text message. Everybody in our text group's like, I thought you were streaming tonight. Relax, man. Like, it's like 2 minutes. So everybody that was hanging out with us last night when we played Shantae, the Half Genie Hero, is here. We've got Mr. V, Carmelo. Just need to get Robert Paine, Badcompany in here. So how has your days gone? What you've been picking up, what you've been playing, what you've been looking forward to. We're going to talk a little bit about E3. I only caught Sony and Nintendo and a little bit of the Ubisoft. I did not catch Microsoft's E3 presentation, but I think the general consensus with E3, overall from all the other YouTubers is that it didn't have that same pop, that same sizzle that E3 usually has. It was, they had a down year in a lot of people's opinion, and I don't disagree. But before we get into that, we have some housekeeping things in the channel link, the description down below. There's a bunch of links to a bunch of different YouTube channels. If you haven't checked out those channels, make sure that you check some of them out. I challenge each and every one of you to check out at least 2 of those channels that you've never even heard of. And I always give out a featured channel or a couple featured channels. The first featured channel is Robert Paine. Robert Paine started a YouTube channel doing pickup videos, things like that. Only has like 17 or 18 subscribers. So if you're into pickup videos, he lives on the East Coast. If you're an East Coasterer, check him out. And our second featured channel this week is actually in the chat right now. Apoc's Gaming Collection. Apoc has a bomb-ass channel, and you need to check it out. He is about 15 subscribers away from hitting that magical 100 mark. So we need to go over. You need to go over and check out Apoc's channel and subscribe. Pickup videos, garage sale, yard sale stuff, and he's doing giveaways every single week. So he's very, very generous. So make sure you check out Apoc. So Apoc is here. Tight White, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by. Sega says he has been playing Odin Sphere. You guys, watch my channel. You guys know what's up. I've been playing a lot of Pinball Arcade, and I got to be honest, Carol Ann, my daughter, loves to play it. I got my son playing Pinball Arcade tonight. He actually really liked the Medieval Madness game. Who doesn't like Medieval Madness? It's pretty awesome. Mr. V's looking. Oh, I didn't know you had a channel. What do you do on your channel? And don't say games and toys. The mighty Jav Geez is in the hizzy. What is going on, Jav? I don't know who started the rumor that I retired from live streaming. I was going around. Mr. V says games and toys. I'll have to check out your channel, man. Remind me to check out your channel. I'll add you to the list too. So do you like retro toys, retro games, or do you do more modern stuff? I saw the new Voltron figures at Sprooch has. I saw those at Target for $17.99 each. It was missing the black figure, the black tiger or whatever, the black lion. And if they had all 5 of them, I might have bought it. I might have had a spontaneous purchase. You trademarked supper? You trademarked the word supper, as in dinner? We don't say supper in the North. We say dinner. So, yeah. All right, well, yeah, so we've been playing a lot of Pinball Arcade. Ratchet and Clank, we played that. Shantae, we've been playing that. We started to play Uncharted 4. My son and I are going to play some Uncharted 4. Kind of remembering, because the first part of the month I was at a convention. It's hard to believe that we're coming up on another episode of Year of the PlayStation. We're already like more than halfway through this month. Keeps me busy, which is good. I also have a Tight White trade show aftermath video that will be coming out, I don't know, maybe next week. Robert Paine in the stream. What's going on? Robert, you are one of the featured channels this week, actually. And thanks for stopping by. The link to your channel, if you don't know how to get to your channel, is in the description down below. And people can go over and check out Robert's channel, pick up videos, that kind of stuff. Very, very young YouTube channel, growing. I think Robert said about 20 subs, 18 or 20 subs, which is cool, man. We always like to support people that support us. So that's awesome. CEO my house says everything's bigger in Texas, like retro game collections. I'm not sure if he says collections, because I think he's got one of those funny Australian accents. Aye, everything's big in Texas, like retro game collecting. That's probably what it sounds. It probably sounds more like that. So, watched E3. Like I said, I watched a little bit of Ubisoft, Nintendo's presentation, and Sony's presentation. So I guess we'll start with Sony. I wasn't overly impressed with Sony's presentation at E3. Days Gone looked really good, but we already knew like God of War was coming out, and a couple of the other games that they showcased. They didn't really show us anything new, And I think everybody was waiting for The Last of Us, even if it was a second teaser trailer, for Last of Us 2, just to keep that fanfare going. And I also thought that they were going to release Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which it looks like it's going to have Mega Man 7 from the Super Nintendo, Mega Man 8 from the PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Mega Man 9 and 10, which were downloads only. And I really hope that they add more games than just those 4 games. I hope that they just add like the Game Boy games maybe, as a bonus, sort of like what Sonic Mega Collection did. Because 4 games, okay. I mean, I'm a sucker for Mega Man, so I'll probably buy it, but I'd rather see an X collection with the first 6 X games or something on it than a Mega Man Legacy 2 with 2 downloadable games on it. So who knows? Okay, chasing the classics. What's going on? Canadian Retro. Thanks for stopping by. But again, I thought Sony's presentation was a little boring. The beginning was awesome, where they were kind of sitting there playing like the sitar and the waterfall in the background. I thought that was actually pretty cool. All right, so we'll send an invite to Chasing the Classics. Mighty Jav Geez. I don't know. Anybody else want to try and get in here? Tight. Whoa, tight. So okay, so then we watched Nintendo. Sony presented for about an hour, which was cool, man. Those hour presentations, they have a tendency to maybe drag on a little too long, in my opinion, at E3, unless it's really moving and they're showing off like AAA titles. Sony didn't really do that. So then Nintendo's was like the next day at noon, which I thought was an interesting time. Like people are at lunch, you know what I mean? Like make it before lunch or after lunch kind of thing. And Nintendo presented for about 23 minutes or so. And I would say the most memorable part was the Super Mario Rabbids strategy game, the Metroid Prime 4 teaser. Said it was just in development. They didn't show any gameplay. They didn't, nothing. And then, of course, Super Mario Odyssey, which, a new Mario game with new gameplay mechanics. Okay, sure, why not? Whatever. We expect that. I didn't expect the Rabbids game. That kind of actually looked kind of funny, which is awesome. Retro Games Vinyl and Beer. What's going on, Shelton? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I'll probably be over your neck of the woods tomorrow. I might go to Warp Zone Games over in Hilliard. I'm still looking for that minty, fresh manual for Super Mario Kart. Can't find one anywhere that's up to my standards. What have you been up to? What's going on, Retro Nobody? Thanks for stopping, Biz. It was me, 007. Dun, 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 dun. I love 007. Nothing, man. Just we're kind of recapping E3. I didn't think Sony did that great. Nintendo was kind of what I expected from Nintendo. I thought the Metroid Prime 4 teaser was actually pretty effective. I liked it. Like you could hear like the Metroid sort of chirping, and then kind of the text flashes on the screen there. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, Dan, Mario Rabbids. I thought that looked pretty interesting, pretty funny. I know you're a strategy, tactical RPG master guy. Send Dano an invite, see if he wants to get in to the hangout. And you guys, like I said, what did you guys think of E3 and the presentations? Tight White saying it was BS. What are you talking about? The Metroid Prime teaser trailer? Listen, I'm just glad that they teased it at all. That they actually mentioned it. Yeah, Isaiah, E3 did kind of suck. I don't know, it just wasn't up to par. Robert Paine, yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm not really into the Assassin's Creed. Tight wants some game footage. I mean, yeah, everybody did. DatGameCollector says the limited, I'm assuming you mean the limited edition on the Rabbids Mario game sold out in 30 seconds. Whew, turn up the heat. That's crazy. DatGameCollector, man, I almost bought a gold PlayStation 4 yesterday because I watched your unboxing and I saw how freaking awesome it was. And they had one at Walmart for $249.99. But then I'm like, what am I going to do with 2 PlayStation 4s, right? I could sell it, but put out 250 plus bucks to get 400 maybe. I don't know. I just left it. That's the new mentality, right? We'll just leave it. I'll find it at thrift store for $10 next week, right? We don't want to pay full price for anything. Yeah, that's some serious Mario star power right there. If you can get a Rabbids game to sell out, although it did look kind of cool. Nintendo's actually kind of taking a chance because Mario's got a gun in this game, which is kind of crazy. Mr. V says, "Someone give me some postcards from last year's E3." Yeah, I think all the Sony people, the Sony fans and fans of The Last of Us, man, we a second teaser trailer, anything, you know what I mean? Like, so I thought that was kind of crazy because that's going to be a super huge title for them. Like, I'm already starting to squirrel away money, so when I go to GameStop to pre-order it, which will be the first game I've pre-ordered at GameStop since Metal Gear Solid 2 came out for the PlayStation 2. That's how long it's been since I've actually pre-ordered a game from GameStop. But The Last of Us, I'm starting to squirrel a little money away. So when I can just go pay for it outright. And I'm thinking about upgrading to one of the collector's editions if they have them. Yeah, Apoc, that sort of seems to be the mentality. Brett and I were talking about this today in the car as we were going out to Newark. CorksCon, man, just there weren't that many people there, and that's our mentality. Like, I'm not gonna go. I'll go to a convention and hang out and maybe get a good deal or whatever. Get some commons for a couple bucks each, but I'm not gonna spend the money to buy a $40 or $50 title because I can find that at a thrift store for $1 tomorrow, which is absolutely not true. But that's just sort of our mentality. Because I'm like that all the time. I was like that with Metal Gear Solid for GameCube. Like, you could have bought it for 30, 35, $40, but I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll find it. I'll find it. And eventually I did, and it just sort of reinforces, you know what I mean, that behavior. I've been slacking on my garage sales this year, man. I think I've only gone out 1 or 2 weekends, and then we hit that Bexley community sale. The Jungle Green N64 for $5. I hate you. Actually, there's somebody on OfferUp that has a Fire Orange N64 with 2 games, and they didn't list the games for 50. And I emailed them like, "Hey, man, I'll come pick this up right now. $50 is fine." Because I'm sure they on OfferUp you just get lowballed. Yeah, Persona 5 for $10. It was me says Xbox One X being retro. I think you mean compatible. Was the biggest thing in E3. I mean, yeah, I mean, Microsoft just keeps releasing consoles. Like, here's the Xbox One, here's the Xbox One this, here's the Xbox One Scorpio, but now it's going to be this. And it's like, stop releasing hardware and release some games. Some awesome exclusive games. Yeah, retro nobody. There's really no reason. I mean, I get off work at 7 a.m., and then by the time I get home, it's like, I just want to go to sleep, and then I sleep till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I mean, your first 5 minutes normally lose out or it goes to a bidding war. Um, okay, so let's get some shout outs here. Smash JT, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. He says he's going to wait for the Xbox X1, 2. Sounds like a Mega Man title. Xbox One X2. Yeah, Zayas, that's cool they're making that Metroid Prime. I know Ty White's happy about that. Retro Nobody makes an interesting point. Microsoft better watch themselves. Too much hardware was the downfall of Sega. Yeah, for sure. Well, then Sega coming out and saying, well, we just released this console, but it's not the future of our company. And then expecting people to go out and buy the console that you just said you didn't have any faith in. Chasing the Classic says that he subbed to Sia of my house. Very nice. Very nice of you. See, we're sharing the community. That's what we're doing. And speaking of sharing the community, check out the featured channels, Robert Paine and Apoc. Apoc is very, very close to 100. We have to get Apoc over 100 subscribers. Such a good dude. Very generous, cool videos, really nice dude. Apoc, did you ever get that manual I sent you? Apoc says he's working in Redmond, Washington at Microsoft in their Xbox division, games everywhere. I took a bunch of pictures. They will be in my next video. Wow. There you go. Teaser. Teaser. If you want to see some exclusive Xbox stuff, check out Apoc's next video, which means you have to go there and subscribe. Tight White says Sega sucks. I don't know about that. I just didn't grow up with Sega. I mean, Sonic's cool, and like some of the shoot 'em ups are cool. I do like my Saturn. I wish I could find more games for my Saturn that weren't way expensive. All right. Pop over here. Check something out real quick, right fast. All right, yeah, looks like Apoc's at 85 subscribers, so we need 15 people. 15 people to be brainwashed into checking out Apoc. Just kidding. Robert thinks they should lower the prices of their control. Why are their controller prices out of ridiculous? Yeah, new controller prices are stupid. Like I wanted to get an extra PS4 one and just keep it in the package, just to have it in case, break glass in case of an emergency type thing. But I'm not spending $60 for a controller. I'll find it at a thrift store tomorrow for $5. There we go, Apoc, you're one closer. Retro nobody sub to your channel. 60, yeah, 60 for a new controller. That's crazy. Ricky Smith, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, thanks for stopping by the old Shantae stream last night. I appreciate it. I just had a kind of a bug crawl up there. I was like, man, I want to live stream some Shantae. So I think I've been playing a lot of Mega Man Legacy. You guys have been watching and hanging out and watching the Mega Man Legacy playthroughs. They're not the cleanest playthroughs in the world. I typically play through the game 2 or 3 times just to kind of get the feel for it, and then I live stream it. And it's like every Mega Man game, there's like one part, one part that stops me up. That shouldn't, because they're not that difficult, but they're awesome. I love to play Mega Man. They're awesome games. And ooh, Apoc says he's got a couple of box games he's going to be giving away at 100 subs. Let's get there. You heard it here first. Exclusive Microsoft game footage and free boxed games in his giveaway if he reaches 100 subscribers. Sylvia Medina, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Just kind of hanging out, talking E3, talking the games that you've been playing, games that you've beat, games that you're looking for. What GameCube games do I recommend? Typically, everybody's going to say, the Marios, Mario Party, Zeldas, and then insert whatever their 2 or 3 favorite titles are. As I'm looking at the stack right now, some games that are super cheap. 007 Everything or Nothing. It's a James Bond game. It's like a third-person action shoot 'em up game, but there's just a bunch of different gameplay styles in there. Like one of the levels, you jump off a cliff to save this girl that's falling, and you have to like maneuver around cliff pieces and guys shooting at you, which is cool. There's like race car sections. It's just really awesome, and it's a cheap game. It's under $10. I also highly recommend Samurai Jack, The Shadow of Aku. It's a beat 'em up, third person style beat 'em up, and it's just fun to play. It gets repetitive, but you know if you collect all the stuff and get all the special attacks and rescue all the people, and it's pretty awesome. especially if you're a fan of the Samurai Jack show, but you don't need to be a fan of the Samurai Jack show in order to play the game. And again, that's, a $10 title. Other than that, I would say spend the money and get Mega Man X collection. Uh, just an amazing collection of the first 6 Mega Man X games. And it also comes with a game, an unlockable. I don't even know if it's unlockable. Actually, I think it is unlockable after you beat Mega Man X3. And, it's called Mega Man Battle and Chase or Power and Chase. It was a kart racer on the PlayStation 1 that was only released in Japan, and they would put that on the Mega Man X collection. So you actually kind of get 7 games on there. And with as rare as the Mega Man X games are, especially X2 and X3, it's worth it to spend the 50 or $60 to buy the X collection on the GameCube. I like the Midway Arcade Treasure games. I don't know. Let me look in the box here, see what we got. Star Fox Assault. Star Fox Assault is not as bad as people make it out to be. Um, just get through the parts that you're out on foot walking around, and they're not that bad. Get back in your R-wing, and commence to combat. There's 007 Everything or Nothing, man. That's what it looks like, and a very awesome game. It's an original James Bond story, and it's got the voice acting like Pierce Brosnan. Who else is in here? William Dafoe, Shannon Elizabeth. Yeah, so there's some big name actors and actresses in there. Kind of looking at my GameCube collection right now. Let me get my cleaning gear out of the way. Yeah, like Mega Man Anniversary, that type of stuff. The Sonic Mega Collection, Sonic Gems Collection. Those are all awesome. Whereas Retro Nobody would say they're awesome. Yeah, I would recommend those. The Star Wars games are really good. If you're into Star Wars, even if you're not into Star Wars, they're third-person shooters, so you can kind of get into it a little bit. Tylord, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hope that answers your question. What are some of the GameCube games that you guys like that aren't Mario, Zelda, that aren't big budget titles? Yeah, Tylord, the 007 game's pretty awesome. Smash JT's going all Rocky 4 on Tight White. Sylvia, can I make a GameCube 2017 collection? I think you asked that last night on the stream. We'll see. I've done 2 GameCube collections in the previous years, but I haven't done a collection video this year, so that's like the first request. It is year of the PlayStation, so we are going to have to find time to do all of my PlayStation collections this year, and I hope to make those at the end of the year. Taylor to say Geist. I have that game. I actually haven't played it. If you want to spend the money, Smash JT saying Ikaruga, but yeah, that's a $60 game. Talking more titles that are on the cheap that you can actually find. Like I think I've only seen 2 copies of Ikaruga in the wild ever at game stores, and they were $50 and $60. Yeah, you love the GameCube. GameCube's awesome, man. And the Game Boy player is my favorite accessory of all time. It opened up an entire, I thought I was done playing handhelds. I love those old Game Boy games, but I thought I was done playing handhelds because I don't want to look at the little screen. I got a Super Game Boy, but the Game Boy player, man, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games, it's awesome. Yeah, Smash. GameCube prices have really shot up, which is cool. Yeah, Sylvia, I love the GameCube too, man. It's one of my favorite consoles to collect for, and it's crazy because it's like I remember buying my PlayStation 2 when I was in the military at KB Toy in Yuma, Arizona. And after being a Nintendo kid all my life, when we got PlayStations in the barracks, we were all playing like triple play baseball, Madden, that kind of stuff, NFL Game Day, and so I wanted to get a PlayStation 2 so we could sort of continue playing. And I just completely neglected the GameCube. And it's only the last, I'm going to say 4 years that I've actually started to collect for the GameCube. Now, like everybody's saying, it's a little bit harder because the games are so expensive. But you do sometimes find good titles out in the wild. tradable, flippable titles, and that's awesome. Isaiah says he grew up on the GameCube. Was that the first console you ever owned? And Sylvia's saying his favorite GameCube game is Spider-Man 2. Yeah, those Spider-Man games on the GameCube are pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Apoc is saying Spawn Armageddon. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen that game like in a thrift store. I know I've seen it at like retail stores. Dan says he's 44 away from a GameCube set. The big question, Dan, from the Rebel Gaming Club, Rebel Gaming Club, when you get an entire GameCube collection, are you going to do a collection video, like a spectacular? And then follow-up question, are you going to give CMRetro all of your doubles? I figured I'd ask. Yeah, that's really awesome. Dan, if you're still looking for some of those sports games, I probably have them, like NBAs and FIFAs. Yeah, there you go, Sylvia. Make sure you subscribe to Rebel Gaming Club. Dan's 44 away from a complete set, and he just said right here, confirmed on CMRetro's live stream, that he will do a GameCube collection video. So make sure you check out Rebel Gaming Club. Video Game Lover 58. What's going on, VGL? Jason Rotbergs is here, but he's playing Xbox One. Oh man, you got the Tales Adventure game on the Game Gear for $5. Would you get it at Thrift or Craigslist? How'd you get that? VGL, how about them Cubbies, man? Oh, DatGameCollector, 19 away from all OG Xbox exclusives. Hit me up with a list. I'm getting rid of like 40 Xbox games. Oh, Video Game Lover says he found it at Second and Charles. DatGameCollector, hit me up with a list on Facebook or PM me with a list or YouTube of the OG Xbox exclusives that you need. I'll look through the pile that I'm getting rid of, and if you want them, if I have any and you want them, I'll send them to you. Retro Nobody. Ooh, I like these. I actually like these. Retro Nobody, who is awesome, says he needs an opinion from the group. It's a group vote. Tomorrow's video. Should he do gameplay or a pickup video? I vote pickup. CMRetro votes pickup. Let Dino know what you want to see, a gameplay video or a pickup video. Oh, that game collector says he doesn't have Facebook. Okay, well, just PM me through YouTube. That's cool. And I can email you back, and then if you have it in a Word document, you can just attach it to the email instead of typing out every title. I saw the coolest thing. I saw the coolest thing at Maxine's Bargain Box today. I couldn't pull the trigger on it, guys, because it's not something I need. I'm at that point in my collecting and buying where it's like I'm like six NES games away from all the NES games I want. I'm like 5 Master System games away. We're doing the PlayStation thing, and I'm sort of selective about what I'm buying now. But they had the demo disc for the original Xbox for Panzer Dragoon Orta, not for resale. In the case, I don't know if it came with a manual or an insert, but yeah, it had demos for 5 or 6 different games, and they wanted $15 for it. It looks like it goes for about 15 to 19, but I do love that Panzer Dragoon Orta game. Luna63, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm getting rid of probably 40 or so original Xbox games. Some of them are exclusive, some of them aren't. Some of them have manuals, some of them don't. Some of them are better games than others. Some of them are, shit games. But the thing with my Xbox collection is because I never collected Xbox like from the beginning. I never collected like any of the sports games, so I don't really have any sports games. A lot of X-Men, Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia's, basically like common titles that aren't sports games. Yeah, Retro Nobody pickup video for sure. Video game lover. He's about 15 to 20 games away for getting his the Sega Game Gear. Yeah, PM me or hit me up on Facebook. I got a handful of Sega Game Gear games. I've been thinking about selling my Sega Game Gear because I never play it. And here it is right here in this bag. I never play it, and I actually sent it to MT Shark 7, and Mark actually recapped and cleaned out the whole thing. So it's in like perfect working order. But it is also the Blue Sports Edition one. And let's see, we got World Series Baseball, Sonic the Hedgehog, Jurassic Park, GP Rider, Sonic Chaos, Shaq Fu, that's a popular title, Aladdin, Sonic Spinball, Tom and Jerry, the movie. I think I got the manual for that, and Sonic 2. But comes with the cleaning gear thing, power cable, magnifier glass. So I've been thinking about selling off a bunch of my stuff that I never use or never play, including this bad boy right here, which is a steel. This is the Aurora Interactor, and I wanted to do an odds and ends on it, but when I opened it up, everything in there is still sealed in its packages, so I didn't want to open it. But yeah, it's really cool to have this because I think I told the story on my YouTube channel that I wanted one of those when we were kids, and then we decided to get, this is like $150. We decided to get like 3 games, ask for 3 games for Christmas instead of that thing. Smash says he's got a decent Game Gear collection, including Mega Man and Bubble Bobble Complete. Bubble Bobble. Okay, DatGameCollector said he just PM'd me his list. Cool, cool, cool. I'll take a look at that. Retro Game Players. Yes, that is the vibrating backpack thing. Everything in there, like the power brick or whatever, is still in the box and they're sealed. The little adapter cables, they're still in their plastic bag, sealed. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what they go for. Last time I looked, it was like 35, $40. But again, that one's like brand new. Isaiah. I've never played Left 4 Dead 2. I've never even played a Left 4 Dead game. I actually saw a Puyo Puyo Tetris for the PlayStation 4 at GameStop today. Thought about getting it. It was only $30. Maybe get some trade together. Maybe stream some Farming Simulator. I'm sure you guys would love that. All right, I'm gonna check this PM from that Game Collector real quick, right fast. So, what games are on your guys' wish list? Got a notification. Benevolent Dick just went live on Twitch. There it is. That Game Collector sent you a message. Well, that's good because he said that he did. All right, let's look at this here. Uh, okay. I can tell you I don't have American McKee, Bloody Roar, Combat Task Force 121, Call of Cthulhu. Man, I might have Summit Strike, and I might have Virtual Pool. Might have those. I have to check the old box. Hop says no farming bullshit. It'd be like that movie with Pauly Shore. Be like Son-in-Law. Wow, Robert. Robert says he went and subbed to all the channels. Well, there's only 2 featured channels, you and Apoc, but all the channels in the description down there. Yeah, definitely check some of those out. He said he subbed to all of them. That's amazing, man. That is. I'm sure everybody appreciates that because everybody is like Smash's channels in there. I think DatGameCollector, Tell you why, Jav, all them guys, man. So I'm sure they really appreciate you going over there and subbing to their channels. Sometimes on a whim, I'll sub to somebody's channel without watching any of their videos, then I'll just go back and watch the videos later, you know? Yeah, Retro Game Players missing some expensive N64 games he'd like to get into his collection, like Worms and Bomberman 2. Those are some expensive N64 games. Faux show. Everyone's saying thanks, Robert. Gamers Manuel, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Just kicking it old school, talking games, talking E3, games you picked up, games you want, games you beat. Smash says he's got Bomberman 2 and he needs Worms. Worms. All right, so we sent invites to Dan, Hav, Chasing the Classics. Smash, you want to get up in here? Hav says unsub from Jeff. He ain't shot. Of course, when I put you in the invite, it's not popping you up. Tight says he's going to send Nightmare Creatures to Smash this week. Robert's at 20. Awesome. 20 subs. Found a pretty obscure Game Boy Advance game today, guys. Check this out. Was at a pawn shop. This is your early pickup preview. $4. We got Mario Kart, Sapphire, 2 copies of Pokemon Fire Red, and then this game right here, man. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. Oh, we've picked up Car Battler Joe for the Game Boy Advance. Woo! Woo! Complete, that's like a $250 game. The last cartridge that sold was like $50 or something. $4 each. Sylvia is asking what do we think the best Smash Bros. Game is? To be honest, I don't really like any of the Smash Bros. Games, but if I had to play one, it'd probably be Melee. Melee, Smash Brothers Melee. Yeah, Mr. V, you're not on there because I didn't know you had a channel. You will be in there next time, though. And actually, I'm going to go check out your channel right now. I had this issue with Shad Juice. Shad Juice had to tell me like 4 times, like, hey, dickhead, we text every day. Put my channel link in there. And I was like, okay, sir. And there, bada bing, bada boom, copy, paste. You're at 48 subscribers. Congratulations. You are now at 49. Let's plays of Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, pickup videos, little do-it-yourself project there, cutting styrofoam for your NES boxes. That's cool. Pickup videos, update on Breath of the Wild. All right, yeah, I. So I just subbed to Mr. V. That's 49. He needs one more to get to 50. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody coming up like 7 Up. Isaiah says Melee is the best Smash game and will always be. He says it's cool. Mr. V says he's not cool. He's not tripping. I just didn't know. I didn't know you had a channel. I actually just subbed to you. So now you have 49 subscribers. One more person buys into your bullshit. And now you're at 50 subscribers. How about that? How about that? No, I'm just kidding. Look at that. Retro Nobody says, speaking of subs, thank you so much for your sub to his channel. He has 398, 2 away from 400. That was Robert. Robert Paine, I think, subbed to your channel. Yeah, Retro Nobody. Retro Nobody is awesome. There you go, Retro Nobody. Gamers Manual said he just subbed. Rebel Gaming Club said he just subbed. Congratulations, you're at 400 subscribers. Mr. V, Ricky subbed to you. Now you got 50. Boom, look at that. We're moving needles tonight. Going 6 to midnight, baby. 6 to midnight. Now we need to get Apoc to a hundo. I've kind of stopped buying games because that stack of games that Hob sent me, I'm like trying to play through those. Right? Like there's so many games in there. Like I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, shit, I got to play Earth Defense Force. That's going in tomorrow. Like Assault Suit Linos, that's going on the back burner because that was recommended by Emceemer. Earth Defense Force, and then I really want to get into NCAA College Football 2014. I know that's not everybody's thing, but I love college football. I mean, I love it. I live it. I breathe it. And then I definitely want to play the 007 game, man. There's so many games. How's going to keep me busy for the rest of the year? Dinos Games 988. What's going on? Hey, Dad. How was your Father's Day? Yeah, and Smash is saying I got to play Gears of War 2 and Metroid. Yeah, Dino gets some amazing pickups, man. Like he buys in bulk, and he's like, oh, he's just a likable dude, right? He's like, I went to this lady's house to pick up this Super Mario 64. I said, do you have any more games? And all of a sudden, I've got like 8 Nintendo 64s and 3 Nintendos and GameCube stuff. Like, you silver tongued W. The mother-in-law got you some. That's pretty funny. Dino's Games 988. Gamer's Manual. He says he'll take some of the subs, free subs, if everybody's throwing free subs around. Yeah, Wii U. Ugh. I don't own a Wii U, but every time I'm in a place where they sell Wii U games, GameStop, game stores, thrift stores, Cashlands, wherever it is, man, I'm always checking for them titles and flippables. Tight White says he's happy for everybody. He thinks he's subbed to everyone in there, and if he's not, let him know, except for Hav, because Hav is whack. Hav's the coolest, man. He's the mighty, mighty Jav Geez. Yeah, I'm hoping this person emails me back, man. Orange N64. They said, well, we got 2 games, but they didn't say what the games were. $50, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't even matter what the games are. $50 for Fire Red. I'm gonna check now, see if they email me back. Mm. Oh, my boy Juan hit me up. Yeah. I forgot about him. Hold on. Mr. V says he found an N64 in the box for $60. I need to find the N64 that came with the atomic purple controller, because that's the one that my wife, girlfriend back then, got me back in the day. So, that game collector, I'm like, the Xbox games are in a tote underneath boxes, like right over there. So I'll have to check that, and I'll PM you back tomorrow. Retro Game Player is asking Dan if he got rid of the Final Fantasy VII sign yet. Yeah, man, those are pretty awesome. Oh, turn it there. Oh, you're going to too many games. Okay, all right, I'll do that tomorrow for sure. Unless somebody wants to get on the Hangout and carry the stream, and then I can pause myself and I can look at the games. Tyler is asking who was looking for Xbox games. That was DatGameCollector. He says he's like 20 away or so from a complete Xbox only collection. Oh, tight. Says he just unsubbed to Jason for a water heater violation. Yeah, man, one more water heater violation and you have to miss the next stream. I think that's the rule. I didn't write it. Those are the rules. Gamer's Manual said he would love to get a sub. Love to get that sub from the King Tight White. Dino, how many N64 games am I at right now? You're at 151. That's awesome. I would say I'm at like 180, 190, somewhere in there. I stopped picking up N64 games because they got expensive. They got hot there for a while. Looks like the prices are coming back down, but $20 games are getting like $30, $35. So it's crazy. What's up, Bianca? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Good to see you. Pick up any micro machines lately? Dude, I want those micro machine sets from you. What's it gonna take? I gotta trade. I can trade. No micro machine. After I picked up that super huge, actually, I might do a micro. I've been saying that for like a year. I want to do a micro machines collection video. But if you're not into micro machines, it's gonna be like a boring video, and you're not gonna watch it. And then the haters come out. Dino says he's gonna be back in like 30. And two, like I would have to put all those play sets together. A lot of them are from the Highways and Byways series. Oscar, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. What do I think about the Switch? It's cool. I don't know if it's a system for me yet. Zelda's cool or whatever, but I just don't know if I'd play like ARMS. You know what I mean? Like that's just not like a game I'd play. I'd probably play Bomberman, but we'll see, man. The Christmas bundle. I think Nintendo really disguised that as a handheld that you can play on your TV, which PSP did that. You know what I mean? Just better technology. Michael's Workshop, what's going on, man? Michael is asking, what did you think of the Metal Jesus room tour? I did not see it. Yeah, the guy's retro game players talking about the guy that was talked real fast in the Micro Machines commercials. Oscar's asking about the Wii U. I actually don't own a Wii U either. I stopped at the Wii. Got a PlayStation 3, a 360, a PlayStation 4, that kind of thing. But people love the Wii. People that have the Wii love the Wii, and it's collectible right now. What's up, Brett? Brett Sadler. Says, asked what I was doing. He said, not much, chilling. He's just hanging out on YouTube. He found this channel because he was subscribed to, I didn't read that in fast enough, Price Tight White's channel. Gamer's saying on Saturday, you let an old man take 15 pounds of Legos for $20? Whoa, that's a good price. You saw that, decided to look at a 2DS they had there, and took them all. So you went to a garage sale and you bought those Legos and a 2DS, or somebody got to the Legos first? Oscar is asking me, what do I think about the GameCube? Love the GameCube, man. We were just talking about that earlier. Everybody loves the GameCube. Fun little system. My opinion, best accessory of all time, the Game Boy player. Brett says he saw me at Korg's. That's awesome. Oh, you're 45 minutes west of there in Ohio, so 45 minutes west of Hilliard. Are you going to the Torg convention? Torg. Korg and Torg, they kind of, I don't know if they rival each other, but Torg is, we have like the Ohio State. It's like the Ohio Retro Gamers. It's a Saturday, July 8th. and it's at I think it's like 4886 Airport Drive. It's over by Cassidy and 670. Your favorite GameCube game is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? That's cool. To each their own, my brother. Actually, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on the Game Boy Advance isn't that bad. It's kind of a puzzle-solving platformer type game. Yeah, Brett, you see me at a convention or something like that, man. Stop by and say what's up. Oh, gamer. Oh, Manuel saying that he got the Legos and then he left them for a second to look at the 2DS, and the 70-year-old man took them all. Oh man, that's a bummer. Oscar, do I live in Houston? No. Yeah, Brett. I never went to tours either. This will be my first year going. It's smaller than Korg, so we're thinking it's a Saturday, so we'll get in the convention, maybe take a couple tours around the ballroom, and then take off. Maybe find some garage sales or hit up a couple stores. Just kind of hang out. I took the night off. No Smash. Never played on the Ninja Gaiden on the original Game Boy. Yeah, I think I played it a couple times when I was a kid. Like probably somebody else in the apartment complex or in the neighborhood had it, and we played it for a couple minutes. It's pretty. Listen, the Game Boy's got a very underrated sound chip, man. The games on the Game Boy typically sound really good, and for what it is, the graphics aren't that bad. Yeah, we need to get Tight White some C clamps so we can C clamp some packages down so we can use the chainsaw on them. Yeah, Brett, how long did you stay at Chorus? Because we're kind of getting like mixed. We got there at 9, and we didn't think it was that busy. Now, I don't know if it was the location was bigger or some people said that a lot of people came uh, later, but I typically walk around the floor a couple times, do the whole meet and greet thing, and I'm at like I said, I'm at that point in collecting where I'm looking for specific things and maybe trying to get deals on those. I'm not looking to go to frivolously spend on a Samson or something like that. Oscar, are you going to ask me what I think about every system? What do I think about the N65? The Nintendo 64 is awesome. It's probably my favorite system of all time, just because of my girlfriend at the time, wife now, bought it for me, so kind of holds that nostalgia there. But I do love the PlayStation, NES, SNES, that kind of stuff. He says yes. He's going to ask me every system. That's cool, man. All right, Retro Nobody says he's going to get a couple things done before it gets too late, and he'll be back. Game Boy Color games. Isaiah's asking about Game Boy Color games. I really don't collect a ton of Game Boy Color stuff just because I don't know that much about the system. But here's one that you need to get: Project S11. It is a vertical scrolling shmup. It's still relatively cheap, and it is a ton of fun to play. Also, if you're in a Game Boy, another good shoot 'em up is Solar Striker. It's a pretty good game. What are the best Game Boy Advance games? Metroid Fusion is the best Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, Brett says he buys SNES stuff. Oscar, what Nintendo consoles and games do I sell? Anything I can make a profit on. Yeah, Tide, I need to play the second Zero Suit, Zero Mission, whatever that's called on the GBA. Zero Mission. You Mario Kart 7, you mean Mario Kart Super Circuit? What do I think about the N gauge? Don't know anything about it. I saw the AVGN episode. That's all I know about the N gauge. Gamer manual. Retro game prices are definitely dropping. Yeah, I'm not selling as much as I used to on Craigslist. I have to wait longer, to get the money out of it. Chasing the classics. What do you think about games? I've been given serious thoughts of getting out of game collecting just because it's now starting to get boring and like a job. I mean, I'd probably still keep some around to play or whatever, but there's no sense in having all this shit. So maybe next year we'll start thinning out the herd a lot more and getting rid of everything that isn't essential. Smash is saying Zero Mission is his favorite Metroid ever, but I need to play the original Metroid to appreciate Zero Mission. Yeah, Robert, I'll tell you what, man, if you're into Power Rangers and you're collecting Power Ranger games, that's cool. It's just unfortunate that there aren't a lot of great Power Ranger games. You know what I mean? Like they're all sort of budgety. Yeah, that game collector. I mean, it's not like it's hurt anything sitting in here, but it's like, what is it doing? Like, why do I need Monkey Magic for the PlayStation 1? Dino Crisis. I'll never play that. Blood Omen. Never going to play that. I'm convinced I'm never going to play Final Fantasy games. Why do I have them? That Jurassic Park Operation Genesis has been sitting up there. I've had that for probably a year. I've played it like once or twice. It's awesome. I just got other stuff to do. So why have it if I can flip it and make a million bajillion dollars? Yeah, yeah, Brett. I think the first he says Brett says, "CM, I feel you started collecting for too many systems. No point in having 10 games for a system I don't want to play. I now stick to SNES RPGs and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, which is cool, man. Like narrow it down a little bit, and it's like uh, one of the things I really want to do is if it's multi-platform next year when year of the play. I have a hard time getting rid of stuff this year because it's like PlayStation stuff because it's year of the PlayStation. Bad Company's already hit me up. There he is. Bad Company has already hit me up about Yeez, and they don't want to trade it or sell it yet because we're doing year of the PlayStation. But next year, that game's gone. I'm never going to play it. Once we get done with year of the PlayStation, we can sell some of that stuff. Need it for the collection video. Bad Company says that he appreciates you. We appreciate you too, dude. Jason Classics, BC, you are the man. BC is the man. He's the man with the limited run games and all the rare Saturn games. Chuck is asking if I sell on eBay or Craigslist only. Typically Craigslist only. I haven't made the eBay plunge, but man, we're slowly getting there. We're slowly working on it. And it's like I've got some Rock Band dongles I can throw up there and just sort of test the waters. You know, I don't know. It's just I think it's I don't want to deal with the eBay bullshit. Michael's asking, tell me year the PlayStation was about everlasting love for those games, not just something to fill the channel quota. Well, we don't have a quota on the channel, so if we make one video a month or one video a week, that's what we do. But yeah, I do love the PlayStation. I'm nostalgic about PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, sort of a year of discovery with PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 because we're getting a bunch of great games for that. But what I'm talking about is, like, I love Super Nintendo, right? And that's cool. I don't need all the Maddens on Super Nintendo. I don't need all the baseball games. I don't need all the hockey games. Like, there's no reason to have that in my collection. I'm never going to play them. I don't care about them. I'm not going for a complete Super Nintendo. You know what I mean? Brett's saying he actually had 300 common PS2 games that were just sitting around. He sold them and used the money to get some rare RPGs and, cleared up a ton of space. Yeah, I'm sure it cleared up a ton of space. But the games that you bought, did you actually play those? Want those? Bad Company's asking, what are some of my best Saturn games? I only have like 13 Saturn games. I would say my best Saturn game is probably Clockwork Knight 2. I do have High Velocity, which is an Atlas title, which has gone up in price a lot. We've got Solar Eclipse, Cyber Speedway, Bugs, Daytona USA Championship Circuit Edition, SimCity 2000, Haunted Mansion, Tomb Raider, Shanghai, Last Gladiators, Pinball. You know I gotta have a pinball game. Chuck, I have dongles for Rock Band. I don't actually have the Rock Band. I've got the receivers for the guitars and the drums. For looks like, look at this thing. I got a bag of them. Got them for like 99 cents, but one of them's for the PlayStation 3. Three of them are for Rock Band for the Wii. I don't know. What do I recommend for Game Boy Advance? Metroid Fusion. It's not an expensive game either. Gamer's Manual says he found his first Saturn game this week, Virtual Fighter 2 CO. That's pretty awesome. Hmm. Brett says Ty White is a king eBay slayer. Yeah, he's a professional, man. He's got it down, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll probably be looking to get rid of a lot of commons and stuff next year. PlayStation and other. I mean, hell, I've got 96 games in my Xbox collection. I've already cut 41 of them that I've got for trade, throw up for trade or sale. Tight White's going on and on about this Psychic Force, man. That's a good snag, man. Especially in that box that you got came with Klonoa. Overrated. That game sucked. At least the version for the Wii sucked, which is a semi remake of the PlayStation 1. Yeah, Gamer's Manual is saying that Tight's Rule of Rose video. That's a classic. If you've never seen that, man, that's a work of art. That's what I'm talking about. You build an instant rapport with people, and you use sort of, your charm and your wit to get what you want out of them, right? Like this guy had Rule of Rose and was buying shoes or whatever, and Tight's like, hey, I've been looking for that game for a long time. Can I buy that from you, or I'll just buy all your stuff? And the guy was like, yeah, okay. So Tight bought Rule of Rose and bought this guy like $10 worth of shoes or whatever. Walked out with at the time, I think Rule of Rose was like a $150 game. Smash has got to get back to working on his video. Thanks for stopping by, Smash. See you later. Good luck with your top 25 GameCube games video, which you said is a 3-parter. Aeropath X, what is up? Yeah, Brett, finding discs and manuals nowadays is difficult, that's for sure, especially for the better titles. I'm trying to find one for Symphony of the Night, Mega Man Legends, and I need the manual for Castlevania Chronicles for the old PlayStation 1. Let me look in here. Got any Game Boy games that I recommend? Pac-Man collection. I got some mystery carts. I could make a mystery cart video. Mystery Card Extravaganza 3000. Ty White says he's dedicating his channel to make Hav more personable. Brett says it's good to have communities like this to help each other out. Yeah, man. A lot of the extras and stuff that we trade for, manuals and stuff, we get from each other. Tite is asking Brett if he has a channel. Change the channel. I don't even know what Game Boy Advance games I have. Oh, yeah, the F-Zero games. Get the F-Zero games for Game Boy Advance. There's 2 or 3 of them. What else we got? We got a bunch of Mario titles. I always take my GBA games and put them in these Game Boy or Nintendo DS cases. Print off covers from the cover project. Brett says no, he doesn't have a channel. He's just a watcher. Creepy. Gotta get up pretty early in the morning to catch him peeping in your YouTube channel. Brad from Chasing Classics has to go. Come back later, my brother. Oh, God. Almost knocked over a whole stack. I got my River City Rebels patch. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, is Dan still in here? Dan, are you still in here? A friend of mine at work that I've known for 12 years, she had somebody comment in a forum that she was in that the guy that was talking was associated or affiliated with the rebels in some way back in the day. And I pointed him to your YouTube channel. Vinny, what's going on, man? Vinny Gambini, what's your biggest score and what's your biggest miss in getting games? Man, biggest score. Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I would say I got Mega Man X2 at a pawn shop for $5 a couple years ago. And I didn't make YouTube videos, and that was sort of the game that inspired me to make YouTube videos. I was like, I can do this. I'm finding some decent stuff. So that's probably my best score. Games I missed out on getting. Man, I don't know. I did walk into a thrift store, and the guy had a box. It was probably this big by that wide. I could see a Game Gear sticking out of it. And when I walked up to it, he's like flipping through. He's a reseller, and I know him. And there's like 3 Sega Game Gears in this box, some power cords, and then just like a whole mess of games. So, Bad Company's asking me. He wasn't asking me what my best Saturn games are. He was asking me what the best Saturn. I don't know, man. I haven't played them all, but that Shinobi Legion game looks pretty cool. Galactic Attack. I'd like to get my hands on that one. E-Rock from Chasing the Classics. What's going on, man? Hey, I got a big old box of Genesis games heading your way, man. I dropped it in the mail today, so hopefully it'll be there by the end of the week. Free Genesis games, man. Can't beat that. No problem, Eric. Anytime, brother. Actually, you're doing me a favor by getting that shit out of my house. Oh, Bad Company says, "Hey, Ricky, sub to me, please." And then Ricky's like, "I already did, punk." Ooh, Eric, over 220 complete in box Sega Genesis games. That's pretty awesome. How many is in the Genesis set? Do you know? Oh, you brought a copy of Earthbound from Half Price Books a couple of years ago. Cart only, paid $40. Thought it was a slip on their part, and had it checked out a year later, and it was a repo. That sucks. That's basically what Fluffy Gamer went through. I bought Mega Man 7 or X3 or something. Should you sell it back to them? I don't know. What's it trading in for at GameStop? Eric's saying 600 complete unboxed Genesis games. That's the set. He says over 600. And Retro Game Player sort of backing that up. He's saying that's 650, 700 ish, somewhere in there. So more than 600, less than 700 ish. Eric, do you like imports and repros, fan translations? Or are you just going for a North American set? Because we're in America. Actually, let me jump over to the Wikipedia. I mean, Metal Jesus hasn't gone over to whatever that guy's name is, who has all the games. Uh, oh yeah, are you just doing Sega Genesis? Or are you doing like the 32X games as well? This one says Sega 1993. Wait, that's the year. Just kidding. All right, how many U.S. Sega Genesis games were released? There's a forum. This person is saying approximately 700 games, or 707 total, and he doesn't count Outback Joey or the Blockbuster Kart 2 in that number. I don't know what the Blockbuster Kart 2 is. Maybe a exclusive cart for Blockbuster that had demos or something on it. Eric says he's just going for North American Genesis. Retro Gameplay, you said he had a booth at his Who's Expo. You guys remember the Montreal Expos? No more. The landscape of baseball is changing. And unless they lost tonight, I know Tite likes to talk about the Astros having the best record in baseball. Unless they lost tonight, who has the longest winning streak in baseball right now? The Cleveland Indians. The flowing robes, the grace. They actually represented the American League in the World Series last year, not the Houston Texans, Astros. I don't even know what those teams are anymore. Cowlitz Gamers for Kids. Oh yeah, that charity one that he does. John Hancock. Yeah, that's it. And doesn't he make like limited number of games or something for that? It's the Sprooch GameHunting. What's going on, man? Bad Company wants to know if DatGameCollector. Did you get my letter in the mail, man? Question mark. You sent DatGameCollector a letter? That's creepy. Did you include a lock of hair? I wrapped it in plastic so it would preserve the scent. Here's some old chicken bones. That game collector's like in the mail? Question mark. Yeah, Sprooch, you want to jump in here? It's cool. I sent out some invites, but nobody wanted to come in and hang out. Everybody had stuff to do. They don't have time for their good old boy, their good friend. Tight White says, no, Sprooch, we want you off the stream. Bad Company says, I sent him a letter. That's weird, man. Did you spray it with perfume? With your Adidas Moves cologne? Did you wipe some barbecue sauce on the outside and then stamp it with your ring like they did in medieval times? Sprooch, I sent you an invite. Invitation has been sent. Super sweet. That game collector's confused as hell. He's like, when did you send that? What's this white powdery substance in here, BC? Yeah. Yeah, little KFC greasy thumbprint at the bottom. Signed in barbecue sauce. Georgia gold sauce. Some things you just shouldn't share. KFC fragrance of gayness and chicken grease. That game collector says better have some KFC coupons. Some coupons. It is the Woodbarion Retro Game Hunter, or as we refer to him, WB. What's going on, man? The big bad WB, the wood, in the hizzy. Ty says, "Don't." Yeah, that's a good idea, Ty. Yeah. Ty says, "Don't tell Woodbarion what he said, earlier." Yeah, don't tell Wood. You came up in the invite list. Sprooch, text me with your Gmail and I'll send it that way. Yeah, Ty, we're not going to tell him what you said. We're not going to tell Wood what you said. That would be, friendships have been lost over last. So yeah, we're not going to say that. Dude, I hate Popeye's chicken. It's so gross. I don't really like chicken that much to begin with. Waiting for Sprooch to text me so I can email him the invite because Google Hangout doesn't work. Dun dun dun. Okay, Rotbergs, you don't need to text me. Ever. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. V, BC, I don't have a Yahoo. Hit me up. Oh, I don't know if you want BC sending you anything. He said, I'll ignore that. You said that about Popeyes. It's not really, it's just I don't like chicken that much. I get a chicken wrap every now and then or have a grilled chicken sandwich, but like Popeye, I don't eat that shit. Now we're getting into the who has the best side dishes and biscuits argument. Yeah, BC, I think Eric's onto something. You need to do a chicken challenge, a 3-piece meal from every chicken place in a 50-mile radius. That's how people get in Guinness Book of World Records. That's good thinking right there, Eric. That's upper echelon shit. That's upper management. All right, so Sprooch's email is some letters and some numbers at something. All right, Sprooch, I send it through the Google invite. If that doesn't work, then I'll send it through a regular Gmail. That game collector says he's moving. Moving. Robert says he likes to eat at Cracker Barrel. I like Cracker Barrel breakfast. Woodbarion says he's going to get in here. Tight. I don't know. Tight, based on what you were talking about earlier, do you think that's a good idea? I mean, I don't want to start anything. I don't want to be in the middle of it. Tight White says he ate a barrel of crackers the other day. That's awesome. Very hard on the stomach, though. Retro game players. Yeah, I mean, it's popular here in the Midwest. I didn't realize they had them out east.
What up, Sam?
What's going on, man?
Just not much, man. Just hanging out with my brothers.
Sweet Punisher hat.
Thanks, man.
Waiting to hear back from Sprooch, man. Sent a little Sproochy invite. The Sprooch Goose.
That was a big ass airplane, dude. Made of wood.
Bad Company saying Cracker Barrel is a southern restaurant. Okay. We have them in Ohio, which isn't in the South. So, I mean, unless our geography class here in the Midwest was all fucked up when we were kids. You mean it started in the South?
I just go there for the breakfast, mostly.
Yeah, I like their breakfast. Big, thick pancakes and waffles. I like it with like the fruit and the whipped cream and shit on it. Hey, Sprooch, what's up, buddy?
There's Sprooch.
Sorry, my computer's going really weird.
Ricky says Missouri is not South. Taylor says he finally got a Chick-fil-A. See, I've never eaten Chick-fil-A either. I'm not a big chicken eater.
That's a Chick-fil-A down here.
Can you hear me?
Lined up out like into the street and stuff. It's crazy how many people love that place.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just never been a big chicken person. Do you have like a TV or a radio going or something?
Yeah, one strike pitch from Hamel. By the left field, driving backward, but plenty of room out there.
Sprooch, are you listening to a baseball game or something?
Yeah, sorry, the Red Sox are on in the background.
The Red Sox are awesome.
They won last night.
Johnny Damon.
I met Johnny Damon.
Yeah?
I had my picture taken with him.
Your picture taken with Johnny Damon? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Have some chowder, get in the car.
Yeah, park my car in Harvard Yard.
Harvard. Everybody's saying, hey, what's up, Sprooch? What's up, Wood?
What up, fellas?
What's up, BC?
Sprooch, so I was at Target, I guess it wasn't today, it was yesterday, and they had the Voltron figures, like they had the little ones and the big ones, you know, for the new series. And they had all of them except for the black line, and if they would have had the black line, I might have done it.
Hold off on that, Chris, because that was Zach Toys R Us $9.99, which ends up being about $20 less. They have a package of all of them together now.
Nice.
If you're gonna get one, get that one because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And they're the same lions. I took a look at it. I was trying to figure out what it was, but it just came out.
Yeah, cool. Ty White says, kick CM out of the stream. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't think that works very well. Got
to give the people what they want, man.
I gotta find out why everybody's so quiet.
I don't know. CM just muted himself, and evidently I've done something wrong. I don't know what's going on. So, Sprooch, you've been killing it out there, man.
Thanks, man. I'm trying. Everybody happy, including myself. Having fun with it, so that's all I can do.
No, I remember I have trouble like trying to film stuff or whatnot, and I was on a stream with CM and Tight and all the brothers, and he says Sprooge just walks up there with his camera on. He's like, "You got a camera on?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a camera on." Just walk right up in there, man. That's what's up.
I don't care. I mean, what? Nobody ever says anything. They just look at me once in a while. I mean, I'm 6'3", 280. Who's gonna say anything to me anyway?
Damn, that's a big dude.
But I don't know. I think people that do it now, I don't think people think it's weird. You know, with all the live blogging, even not just what we do, that, you know, people record all kinds of stuff with the social media, so people don't think it's abnormal for somebody to be walking around with a camera. So I think you should give it a shot, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I need to. You guys deserve that.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and it adds to your videos too. And then you also go back and you're like, oh my God, I missed that. That's the downside of the whole situation, is when you realize you missed something that was pretty good. And I've done that a few times. Or when people point out, hey, did you see that sitting over on the side? And sometimes you just miss it. It's part of the game.
And you go back and you cannot find it. I bet you have went back and could not find it.
Oh, I have. Either it's set up, it's been sold, or I don't know, there's a million reasons. So I don't know. Sometimes I've gotten lucky and it has been there when I've gone back. So it goes both ways. I'll take it. What's up, Apoc?
I don't really know what's going on, man. Are you seeing the comments? Because I cannot.
Yeah, I have it off to the side. I muted the original video, and I have this off to the side so I can read what people are writing at the same time.
So what's everybody saying? We can answer some questions for sure, hopefully.
Well, we got, let's see if I can go back a little bit. Brad said he's out. See you, Brad.
Later, Brad.
Guys are starting well, Brad said he's 5'3", 275 female. So that's nice. Let's see. A lot of guys are starting to compare them as me. Let's see. Thanks for the subs, guys. Those that just subbed to me, by the way. I don't know. Anybody got any questions or anything else they want to type about? Also, if you watch the video, it's slightly lagged behind. It's kind of funny.
Well, Sproots, one half of the Next Gen Gamers, Brandon, Mary's son, was at Goodwill. And this little dude picked me up 2 of these kind of like Tiger Electronic Games. We got Battleship and Fox Sports Football.
Nice.
That was pretty awesome that he did that for me, man.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Brandon, if you're watching this, thank you very much, little man.
Oh, Ty White says I'm terrible at reading the comments. I'm sorry. I can't live up to your status.
Hey, Hobbs in here.
Uh-oh. Ty White's coming on now. We're all in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I thought Hobb was on. I just see a Mexican wrestler. El Nacho Libre.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
What's up, Robert?
What up,
Toy hunting has been better than video game hunting. I'll put it that way. Games I went out last weekend, not one to be found that wasn't a reseller. I did all right last Saturday at yard sales. I should have a video up by Wednesday if all goes well. I'm terribly slacking at my toy videos, and I know this. I just haven't had a lot of time with work and life being in the way. So I want to try to sit down maybe one night this week and punch one out. Because I've got like 3 stacked up that I just got to put together. But life gets in the way, and unfortunately that stuff comes first. But toy hunting's been pretty good. I'll put it that way. I have a stack of stuff off to my side here, actually, that I've picked up. It's mostly G.I. Joe stuff, but I've picked up some stuff like, Hov's going to love this, old GoBots.
Oh, cool.
Yo, man, get that bullshit out of here.
Dude, I picked it up for like $2. How can you pass that up?
I know, but I'd be cringing the whole time I give you my $2. I'd be like, it's some bullshit, but I'll take it.
I could have felt bad.
Yeah, I'd get it too, but I wouldn't tell anybody.
I picked these up for $1 a piece. I don't know if anybody's ever seen these before. I'm sorry those that don't really like toy stuff, but I'll blow through it quick. Lineups, they were just like the helmets. Sorry with the glare. I'm sitting under a light. These go for like $20 a piece. I got them for $1 a piece.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Debating on if I want to keep them or not. Old school. I'm talking like 80s.
Yeah, I like those helmets.
Picked this guy up at Target for $20 the week of my birthday. 12 inches tall. He was in the wrong spot, so they gave him to me for $20. And I got a bunch of other stuff, but I'll show that off in my video.
Oh, the missus is here. What's up?
I didn't know what he was up to. And now I see. Oh, man. Y'all have fun.
Good seeing you.
Thanks.
Wood, what's the deal? Wood, how you been?
I've been good, brother. I've been real good, man.
Oh, we got people out here. Yeah, Benegas, Apoc, he's the ultimate hustler of the Great Northwest.
Yeah, I know you seen his video, Hobbs. I seen your comments there, man. That Sega score. Shit. The Game Gear score. I think that blue model is. I've never found that in the wild.
Which one?
The blue model.
What blue model?
The Sega Game Gear?
Yeah.
That was the later model. Those are cool. Those ones actually last longer if you can find them. Supposedly they were better built.
Who got that? Who picked that up?
Apoc's Gaming Collection.
Oh, that's my man. Yeah. Yo, he giving away some good stuff. Yo, I just saw something. I just saw something. Damn. People keep typing. Oh, Robert Paine. Robert said he's got some GoBots up for trade. What are you looking to get? Like a nickel or something for him?
That's mean. GoBots need love too.
Yo, you know, like GoBots was the first. I remember I had my G.I. Joes and then GoBots came out. I was like, damn, GoBots are dope. Then Transformers came. I said, oh, that's it for GoBots. Yo, I used to have Psykill. He was terrible. You pull up,
yeah,
and I had Jeeper Creeper. Yo, Jeeper Creeper was terrible. You pull up the spare tire and his head's under there. You just flip him over. Leader 1 was
the
like
names
one
on
of the
some
best ones.
guys were terrible.
Yeah, man, I wish I still had that stuff though. You had that one. That's what is that? Like is that like a gun? Looks like a damn What is that? A bubble, a water gun? Is it supposed to be or some?
What are you talking about?
That GoBot you just showed.
Oh yeah, he turns into a cap gun. Where the hell did I put him? Oh, yeah. So his head turns around. His a butt stock goes together. Bang.
Yeah, he's a gun.
Got a little
Right?
sight and everything.
Yeah, I remember that dude.
I've got 2 of them if you want one.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll take him.
Yeah, just shoot me, text me your address. I'll send them your way.
Yeah, cool. I'll also take. Let me see those Transformers you snatched up. Them Joes. You gotta go Transformers and Joes.
Arcticon.
What is that?
Yeah, keep it there for a minute, Sprooch. My ignorant connection, I can't see it. Okay, I got it.
He's one of the new series guys, but they did a really good job, and he looks like the old school movie.
Is that what is that? A Piranhacon? What are piranhas?
No, they're called Sharkticons.
Huh?
They were in the Transformers the movie where Optimus Prime died.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. There were the piranhas, or whatever them things were.
Well, they were like sharks.
Sharkticons.
They're called Sharkticons.
Okay. That was the name, right? Sharkticon or something like that?
Yeah, Sharkticon.
They were with the Quintessons. But that's not the
Yeah,
OG.
they were like an army builder. I've got 2 of them. I kept one in the package and took one out because he's just wicked cool. They're like $10 at Target.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. It's been a while since I watched that. Yo, I have the I've been watching lately the Transformers, the silver box, because I don't remember anything past the movie.
Yeah, I honestly don't either. But I'm looking into I'm probably gonna try to buy the series later on so I can blow through it again. I gotta get that and I gotta get G.I. Joe again. I watched G.I. Joe the movie the other night.
Yeah. You talking about that 5-part series or something like that?
The what?
That 5-part series?
Tune.
That was
did
the
the
movie, right? Where they
Yeah.
had him, they had Duke, they put a band on Duke's head and he was brainwashed, right?
No, that was something else. That was series movie that they did. This is the one where Duke was supposed to die, but he didn't because everybody got upset that they killed off Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Prime died. Yeah, that was crazy. Rodimus was like, he's like, light our darkest hour, and like, you got the touch, you got the power. Oh man, y'all still. My pops took me to see that. He fell asleep. I was like, all right, fuck you. I'm watching this shit.
Rodimus Prime is my favorite character.
My
Bad
favorite
Company.
was Daz.
Bad Company wants to know why Jav is wearing a mask. Because that much sexy would break YouTube.
Fredro, man, this dude.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, Retro says it's because Optimus Prime died. Everybody was like, WTF, which is true because everybody was ticked. That's why they actually ended up resurrecting him at one point. Before the series went off in what, 88, 89?
But after the movie, when they had like Cyclonus and the Predator King and all them in the series, it started getting goofy.
Yeah,
they just start coming up.
Yeah,
I'm watching it.
well, G.I. Joe did it. G.I. Joe did that towards the end too. They got really weird.
Yeah, it's cool to see all those characters after the movie and the series. I'm watching them and shit. I'm like, this is goofy now. Well, Predator King, it's cool to see Predator King. Y'all wanted Predator King. I still want Predator King.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever made a figure of Predator King. Did they? They had to have.
Yeah, they had they had them. There was
I don't know
the Predacons.
They look like that.
They all come together. The bulls, the bull, the I can't remember, bull, rhino, or some shit. There's an eagle. I had one of them. I think I had the lion. Can't remember. You got the
Oh
touch.
shit! I know. All right, that just popped in my head what they are. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah, the Predacon.
Before I restarted collecting them, I passed one up at Savers for like $10,
What'd you pass up?
but I wasn't collecting them.
What'd you pass up? Tell me what you passed up.
One of the Predacons, the Lion Predacon. I passed him up because I wasn't really collecting them at the time.
You know what, man? That just hurts my heart to see that. Even if you
It
want to
does.
collect.
I know. I should have grabbed it. Why I didn't, I couldn't tell you.
That just hurts right here. You got the touch. You got the power. Yo, that's the shit. Wait, I gotta find my Transformers. I want to watch that.
I actually got a box of Transformers behind me. I have to finish going through.
Yeah, I need. Let me see. What do I need? I need Megatron. I need Galvatron. I used to have Galvatron, so I need Galvatron back and Megatron.
I never was a big fan of the old school Galvatron.
He was funny.
Kind of stupid to me. Yeah.
Megatron was funny looking.
Yeah. I'm trying to find one of him. I have the new version of Optimus Prime, the Titan series.
Oh shit!
I picked him up.
Yeah, you know what I like? I like those expensive
some
ones that are posable.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah, they're like $150. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The side of the Optimus Prime box is a Decepticon symbol.
Oh shit! That's
Oh,
nice.
if you're supposed to be the bad version of Optimus.
I'm ready for this last night. I'm ready to see that. That comes out this week.
Is it this week? Oh man.
Yeah, it comes out Wednesday. It's weird. Why are they doing it on Wednesday?
It's usually on Tuesday.
Not Fridays.
No, usually on Thursday night to Friday.
Yeah, it's coming out Wednesday. I don't know why, but that's cool. But it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna see it during the week. It'll be this weekend.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, we got to pause for station identification for BC and Ty White. Here you go. All right, now back to the regular channel.
Overkill. Yeah, that's what I thought it is, Nemesis Prime. Thank you, Robert.
Nemesis Prime, damn.
Yeah. I was just looking for it. I have the white Prime around here somewhere. The same version of it, but he's white. Got Soundwave too. I picked him up for like $30.
Is that the one with the little tape in it? That's the only one I had as a kid. It had a little tape in there.
Yeah, he had a tape. I also have Blaster. So Blaster was the Autobot guy with the tapes.
Yeah, he had the Rhino, and I forgot. Rhino and some kind of bird, some shit. Rumble, Eject, Operation,
yeah,
games. Chris, what up, Chris?
What up, dog?
It's
hey, I'll be right back.
Another great day. Another great day in 100-degree weather. I'm kind of beat down. It was 100 degrees today.
Yeah, it's hot. I mean, once it's hot, it gets muggy, you know?
Yeah,
you know how it is up here in the Midwest and the East Coast.
It's stupid muggy down here in the Gulf.
Fuck that.
It's stupid.
You take a cold shower. you go outside for 3 minutes and you're dripping with sweat. Like, fuck that.
That reminds me of being in when I was in Saudi in '94. Man, this dumbass dude sent me looking for the vehicle, and that shit was parked somewhere where it wasn't supposed to be. I was walking around the parking lot drenched. It's like 1:15 out there. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, Tight, I found a copy of Battle Arena Toshinden for the Game Boy. It's a black label version, but did somebody sell this for $60 or how'd that work?
Damn. You've had that?
No, I'm making fun of him because he told me that the Black Label version of Battle Arena Toshinden for the PlayStation 1 was a valuable game.
Oh, it's not that. Man, he's full of shit. It's not that bad.
I thought it was.
You got the touch.
It's in your head now.
Yeah, that's the
Is it
shit.
done?
Yo, man, you just don't know. I was in the theater watching that. Goosebumps were all over me. I was Rodimus at that time, opening the Matrix. You got the touch. You got them games. Chris, you've been busy.
He just got called
Yeah,
weird.
man.
Oh, Chris, on my wish list, Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Yeah.
I need that in my.
I got one of those. I got it for $25.
No shit. You all right? Complete or loose?
Actually, I found one of both.
One of both? All right.
Yeah.
I'll take one off your hand and I'll double it. I'll give you a dime. No, I'll give you 50 cents.
All right,
sounds
sounds
good.
good.
Done.
Done deal.
You got the touch. You got the motherfucking power.
Hey, there's children around.
Where?
Tell you what, it says the mask reminds him of gay midget wrestling porno.
Jeff is
He-
black.
He would know. He's the Jim Ross of gay midget porno. Wrestling porno.
Yeah, buddy.
He's getting ridden like a government mule.
Gorgeous ladies are wrestling.
Yeah, glow, man.
Glow.
All right, Apoc, take it easy, man. Do we make any headway?
The
Do we help you out? Do we help you out anymore? Let's check out Apoc's channel. See how many
There's
subs
about
he got.
80 subs, like 86 or 85 subs in his channel.
Yeah, he was
You
he was
would?
a featured channel this week, so I pumped him up at the beginning. We want to get him to 100. You know, we want everybody in our crew to have at least a hundo.
I'm almost
It's
out
like
of
it's like an admissions fee. He's at 89, so we got 4 people to sub to Apoc.
I don't know if I'm subbed
That's
to
cool.
Apoc. Let me check. You might have one right now. What is it? APOC?
Yeah, Apoc's gaming collection. BC says, "Night Apoc, make a new video, bro." Apoc just posted a video like 2 days ago. Obviously, you watch.
Yeah, Alex caught that ass.
Big ups
You
to
said it's
Sprooch.
Apoc's gaming collection?
Yeah, big ups to Sprooch for hooking me up with Bubble Bobble Box.
Oh.
Awesome. It's nice to
Oh.
see it in a little shiny case.
What are you two dragons doing down there?
What is Fred? This dude is slipping. Venegas just dropped the video. It was a good one too.
Yeah, ABC, stop trying to be a troll.
Hey, Apoc, I just subbed to you, man. You're at 90.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Great. That's right. We're gonna get Apoc up there. Boom, boom, boom.
Get him those last 10. It worked for Tight on his stream.
Oh man, yo, that was stupid. We're hustling all over the place.
Posting on Facebook
No,
and
is it-
shit.
Yo, I was on Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
I saw it on your Instagram. Also, Fluffy put it up too.
Oh yeah. Here's my boy, the fluffy gamer.
Fluffy game.
I'm at 973.
Woo! Sprooch doggy dog.
And I just started doing this about a year ago.
Yeah? Damn. That's
I'm
what's
blowing
up.
up. I'm the next tight white.
Sprooch, I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Thanks, man.
Don't be the next Ty White. Be the first Sprooch Game Hunting.
Oh, yeah. There'll never be anybody else like me. Oh, man. I gotta go through all these little games. See my 50-cent pickup. No word of a lie. One of these guys.
What?
And one of these
Nice.
guys. And a
Is
whole
that a one-on-one?
baggie full of games. I paid $10. So average everything out, it's like 50 cents a piece.
Nice.
That'll be in my next video, which should be out Wednesday, hopefully. Apoc's out. Not Apoc.
Apoc.
Oh, Jesus.
Dragon.
Oh, man. What time is it? Oh.
Where's Fredro? You got the touch.
Hob, next video you do, I want your whole opening just to be you singing that song.
All right, cool. Remix.
1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Mic check. Yo, actually,
Wood, I like your hat, dude.
Thanks,
The one-
man. Appreciate it.
What are you saying, Sprooch?
Said I liked Wood's hat, man. I like the Punisher.
Oh yeah, the Punisher. That's what I'm talking about. That's dope. I don't know what is that? A pig on your shirt?
What's your
I don't know what that is.
I know it's glitchy, but I bet you
Oh,
get,
Voodoo. All right, cool.
you guys don't know what that is.
No, all
No,
I
but it's cool. Cool looking.
yo, you're pixelated like crazy.
I know. They're camshafts, man. Performance
Yeah.
camshafts.
This is a bootleg movie on
Nice.
camcorder.
Oh shit.
Oh, Crossbone.
5K 1 mil. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, tight. MMTVCY. What?
Yeah, he's stupid.
Speak English.
Hey, yeah, if you guys can hear me, I got something I need to address.
What's that?
I don't know if CM and Tight's trying to mess with me or what, but I'm on to it.
Yeah, he's onto it.
On the what? What are you talking about? I'm only like half listening. I'm checking my off right. If we're what?
I don't know. What? Oh, I don't know
Okay,
anything about this, Wood. That's all between them. Bro.
Yeah, you have my attention. You have my attention right now. I'm sorry. I was looking at this stack of PlayStation games that I don't need.
No, when
yeah.
you graciously let me in the stream, CM, you and Tight was talking about something not to tell me or whatever, but that's cool.
That was from earlier. Don't worry about it. It's good. No, it's all good. It's all good.
I don't need it.
I'm just saying it was in the room when I came in, so.
Damn, man.
No, it's I mean, it's not a big deal. It's cool.
Chris, what are you doing?
I'm looking. This guy has a Mega Man X3 and a Final Fantasy 2 for SNES for $200. Just loose cart.
What does X3 go for by itself?
The X3 label is not in the best.
It's like $100 bucks, well over $100 bucks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
not in
like
that
a-
condition.
It's like 100 and something. Here, I'll put it on the big screen. There we go.
Oh, damn, man. Complete is just retarded. It's like 2 something, right?
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna make an offer on it, I'd lowball him and hit him with 100 for both.
This guy won't take it. He sells games.
Oh, then forget it.
He sells shit. That label, yeah. He sells. Who got electrocuted?
Me.
Hope everybody's okay.
Back up.
Oh, what'd you do?
He got electrocuted.
I'm getting messages now. Probably from Pat.
I thought she was an electric chair.
Somebody on eBay's got a Mega Man X3 cartridge. $4.99, $295 for the cartridge.
Card only?
There's two of them for $250. There's one for $180, and it says trending at $250.
That's crazy.
$79, $250. What's Final Fantasy II go for? I mean, I have Final Fantasy II, so I would end up flipping it. 35 to 40. Here's one for 50.
3 complete in the box. With
It's
everything.
like somebody here's got 2 complete in the box. It looks like it comes with a poster or something. $90 or best offer. I don't know. I'd like to get a copy of X3 just so I have the first 3 on the SNES, but I have it on the GameCube collection, so I'm not going to go out and spend a ton of money on a game that I'm never going to play.
I've got Mega Man X.
Yeah, it's a great game. I got a lot of requests to live stream that next time I live stream a game.
I know you guys in the tech stream saw this, but for my birthday, I got the Superboy.
Oh.
I highly recommend this to anybody who likes playing Super Nintendo games. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I bring it to work and I play it on my lunch break, and it's great. It gives me the ability to play games when I don't have time to play them at home.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Yo, the original, is that like an exact replica of the original?
What? Oh, the Super Nintendo? Controller's made out like it. The buttons on it. It's got it's made by Hyperkin.
Yeah.
A 4.5-inch screen, adjustable brightness, and you can also plug it into the TV.
Yeah,
And it's got the controller ports. The actual thing's upstairs. But I mean, you can plug it into the
Nintendo controller right into that thing, and the screen resolution is pretty good just on that little screen.
Yeah,
it really is. It's great.
That's nice.
But yeah, I mean, if anybody was on the fence about it, I'd definitely go for it.
Mr. V says that the Superboy S, the screen is bigger than the original ones. So there you go. Retro Nobody wants to know how the screen quality is.
Resolution.
It's good. I mean, it's hard to show you. I have it upstairs. I could try to show you, but it's not going to give you the best. I'll show it on my video. So I mean, if you want to check it out, or I might even do a small review on it. I know it's been out for a little while, but
yeah, it's nice.
Why not, right?
It's nice. It has good quality because I was playing Sunset Riders on it at the flea market. Dude had Sunset Rider. He had the Superboy, and he had Sunset Rider. I said, yeah, I want that. He's like, go ahead, check it out, pop it in there. I was like, all right, playing it. I was like, yeah, Superboy is nice. I like it.
Yeah. Tight White, you can't handle this, by the way. I'm a pasty white Irish boy. You think I'm glowing with this light right now? It'd just be terrible. Also, I have a sweater. So. I'm part wolf. But Retro Nobody, the screen quality on that, crisp, clean, great. Definitely recommend it. I mean, and they're on sale on Amazon right now for like $90. Isn't bad at all.
It's LCD at its finest, I would say.
I mean, I used to love my Game Gear, and it's about the same size as the Game Gear. It's very lightweight, even with the games and everything in it. When you look at it, you think it's going to be heavy, and it's not. It's on system. I actually can't say enough about it. I actually have people that work that want to buy one now since I let them try it out.
And you can plug your Super Nintendo controller right into that system.
Actually, it comes with a plug to plug it into the TV, so you can run that as a system itself.
Just like CM does with the PSP, man. Just hook it all up,
Yeah.
run it on the TV. With your controller, with your original Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, that's cool. That option right there is cool. I didn't make it when you could plug it up to the TV. Because it's HDMI, right? The cable?
No, I don't think it is. Looking at it right now.
No.
It's not HDMI.
No.
But it still looks really good, guys. Don't count it out.
Yeah. Do you have one, Wood?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you have the S or do you have the first one?
All right,
I've got
so
the newest one.
Okay, cool.
all right, so Venegas is saying he did a review on the first one. So Venegas, you have the original?
It's worth more money.
Retro, no. It has a built-in battery charge.
That's what it is.
You
That's
would
what I
blow-
remember. That connection. Okay. I thought it was the HDMI, but I remember that connection.
Batteries. You would blow through batteries like no tomorrow. If you, if you tried to, I remember my Game Gear. How bad that was.
Woo!
I used to leave my plugging my Game Gear into the wall.
That battery lasts
Yeah.
pretty good on it compared to 4 AA batteries. It's a pretty good lithium
Yeah.
battery. I mean, it lasts a pretty good while.
I gotta say, Hyperkin does a really good job with their stuff. Because I also have one of their Retron Nintendos that I picked up at Goodwill for like $8, and I use that because my other NES needs a pin connector that I haven't put in yet because and have no real time.
Well, those Retron 5s and stuff is a really good source for playing all your old games on because it plays it the first time if they're clean. And you can play like Sega, Super Nintendo, NES, all that stuff on one system.
Yeah. Yeah, the one I have is only the NES. But like I said, I got it at Savers for $8, so I didn't care. But yeah, I mean, I have a Super Nintendo upstairs, and the rest of them are sitting in front of me now. The only one I play is my Super Nintendo, and even then, I haven't turned that on in a while. Well, I can't say that now that I have the Retron, the Hyperkin, because now I use that at work during my lunch break. I'll fight at work for a while today.
Final Fight, that's a good one. I've been playing Super Mario All-Stars, the Lost Levels, Super Mario Bros. 2, and that is excruciatingly tough. I know it sounds crazy,
Yeah, it is.
but damn. I'm to like 5-2.
Chris, are we boring you?
Chris.
No, man, I'm just going through some N64 manuals. I got some doubles here that I didn't know I had. So I got like Shadows of the Empire double. That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Chris is
That's
working.
one thing I never got into was collecting N64. I don't know if I just missed the boat on it or what, but I don't know. I don't have any love for the system.
I don't.
I'm kind of with
It's
Bruce
a
on
whack
that.
system to me. This is whack.
Yeah, typically people want, if they even are interested remotely in the N64, they get their Mario games and maybe the games they had as a kid, like Star Fox or whatever, and they don't really delve that deep into the library and play like, Mystical Ninja or the Castlevania games get a lot of shit, especially the first one. But the first Castlevania game isn't that bad, actually.
It's not that bad. It's really actually pretty good, I thought.
I was a grown-ass man when they came out, so I couldn't do it.
There you go.
When the Nintendo 64 came out, I think I was in like 8th grade, maybe. If that. What year was that? 96?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so. 96.
96? Damn, I don't even know when it came out. I just bypassed it. I was in the Army. I couldn't get down with that.
The game I played the most on the N64 had to be GoldenEye because you could have 4-player split screen. You could have 4 controllers. It was like it started like what Halo picked up on. If you know what I mean.
Well, that's what everybody says is when they talk about the N64, it's always GoldenEye. Always. A buddy of mine, I got him a Nintendo 64 just because he wanted to play GoldenEye again.
It don't live up graphically now, but back then,
No,
man, you could have 4 people in the same house on one TV deathmatch. That was pretty freaking amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 games in my collection. And I mean, I have the Mario, I have Zelda, Nightmare Creatures
That's
on
good.
my PlayStation, so I'll never play it on the 64.
Right.
And I have like one other game that I can't even think of. Racing came with one of the systems that I bought. Oh, and Mario Kart. So I got 5.
Yeah, I'm super nostalgic about Super Mario Kart on the SNES, but I would say that Mario Kart 64 is probably my favorite Mario Kart.
It's all right. I played through it. I mean, I don't know. I
I
still
have not
prefer the one
even
on the
played
Super.
the Nintendo 64, so I'm a loser.
Nah, it's not for everybody because back in the day the camera. I don't understand why they couldn't fix the fucking cameras, but the cameras in some of these games are like so close and they're so wonky that they will give you motion sickness.
I know about that. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I got some promo stuff from GameStop for like Destiny. So they used to put them in the boxes and put the box on the shelf, and then they'd tell you like pre-order it or
Yeah.
whatever.
You know what? I really
Far
like
from-
Destiny, but I hate how they went about doing the game.
The grind.
Buy the game over and over and over again with all the DLCs.
Dying Light. We got Smash Bros. Wii U that they put in the the Wii U case, and then they put that on the shelf, and you would take it up there and pre-order it.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. All right, so the manuals that I have doubles up for N64 are Shadows of the Empire, Pilot Wing 64, and GoldenEye. Save those for the next Tight White trade show. I thought the Tight White trade show was a success, man. I thought everybody had a good time.
It went over very well.
Got
I
some
got
trades done.
Yeah,
I
Spruce
just like
released the Dreamcast for some really cool SNES titles.
What's that?
Yeah.
Spruce
the
traded
trade
his Dreamcast for some really cool SNES
Yeah.
titles.
What Dreamcast?
I think everybody made some really good trades, man.
What Dreamcast?
I traded Smash JT, a Dreamcast with 2 controllers, a VMU for like 5 Super Nintendo games, including Mystical Ninja. What was it? Mystical Ninja, Itchy and Scratchy, Final Fight. But I mean, they were good games. I mean, I had 2 of them, and I'd rather trade it. Selling it, you got to possibly deal with the headaches on eBay. People lowballing you on OfferUp, so
Yeah, OfferUp's bad. OfferUp is bad for lowballs, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
You trade him this shit right here?
I gotta still find House of the Dead on the Wii so I can play it. I found one of those finally.
You ever been to the booty house?
We got guns. We got guns.
I just like dig in drawers and I find shit that I haven't seen in years. I got one of these for the 360.
Man, I do that all the time, Sam.
I'm like, what the hell is in this fucking drawer? House of the Dead. I think I have that actually somewhere that never
I remember
gets
you
played.
passed it up once and then back.
Yeah.
Because it's House of the Dead 2 and 3.
Yeah. Another fucking Wii Sports.
You guys even play
Cool,
Wii
just-
Sports?
Sports.
What? What?
We?
You guys even play that? I didn't play it.
I like Wii
I mean,
Sports. I play with the kids.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I played it when it first came out. My mom asked me to find her one for the old folks' home she works at because they need one.
That's, you know what?
I've got one.
As funny as that
upstairs,
sounds, that's good for
Yeah. That's
get up
good
and move
stuff.
around. And I'm like
Yeah.
GameCube double rich right now, man. I got a lot of GameCube doubles.
Get rid of my GameCube stuff and my Xbox stuff because I don't do anything with it. I don't really collect for it. That and
Yeah.
the Sega Genesis.
Tiger Woods 04, but that's only disc 2. But I got Sonic Heroes, a double, Mario Strikers,
Oh,
SpongeBob, Rayman Arena,
that's a good one.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That's actually a really good game. I like that
That's
game.
a good one. Yeah.
And Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Those are my GameCube doubles right now.
GameCube does.
I never have GameCube doubles.
Chris, you still trying to do the GameCube collection like Dan?
I'm just trying to get the games that I want. Like, I'm not gonna try and get like all the NBA Lives and Tiger Woods and stuff like that. Now, you find them at a garage sale for 50 cents or $1. You know,
Yeah.
I pick them up.
That's the only reason I have the GameCube sports games I have is because I found them half price for like 50 cents a piece.
Yeah, I mean, if they're dirt cheap, I mean, you can't really pass them up because esports games. So if you find like a case and manual for a Mario game or something, then you find the game, you know, you can make them kind of complete that way.
Yeah, that's what made me keep those cases, Sam.
Yeah, I always keep GameCube cases if I can.
But you know what? With what we're talking about right now, I'm starting to question why I'm collecting all this stuff for different systems. So to me, it would be like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, of course Sega, PlayStation, original Xbox. So I've got all this stuff for the 360, and I hate that system.
Yeah, me too.
I've spent so much money on the damn Xbox 360s, man. I've sent them off to Microsoft to have them refurbished. I'm done with it. I'm just gonna sell every bit of that shit.
I'm only keeping the systems because I can use them as testers when I get games that I can flip. But I mean, like, I have now the only stuff I really care about is my PlayStation 1 stuff, my PS2, 3, my NES stuff, my Super Nintendo stuff, and that's it. GameCube stuff, Xbox 360. I only grab them when they're cheap because I know they're good trade bait or I can flip them.
Well, the thing is, I pick them up and I hold on to them. I got this whole wall of stuff here. I'm not even playing.
I was talking to my wife today to try to pull this into a full-time job. So I'm going to start doing like 1 day at a time and then 2 days and then try to blow it out. And I mean, I've got a ton of stuff I'm looking at right now. Is probably a good couple $100 worth of stuff sitting over there. Want nothing really to do with.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's why I picked up like this DS lot. And this $10 into probably like $150.
We need to start selling, brother.
Yeah,
I know. I just got to find the time.
yeah, that's
My big.
That's mine too, because man, if you see my video, my game room collection video, you know that I have all this stuff just accumulated, piled up here.
I don't know if you guys can see that. That was one of the games in the lot I got.
That's Pokemon Fire Emblem Red.
I mean, that's still like a $15, $20 game. I mean, that'll pay for everything right there, and then I can start making profit on all.
yeah. I'd say for like a couple of years, I got in that mode where I'd buy a lot for $20, and I could look at the lot and go, well, there's $50 worth of shit here. So I would sell $20 or $30, and then I would just keep the rest of it. And now it's just accumulated. You know what I mean?
That's
Like all that
exactly right.
It's like That's why, like today, Sprooch, I don't know if you saw or were in. I was doing an offer up deal. Bought Overwatch for my kid so he could play it, and then I went to Pawn Shop. What's the other fucking game at? $4 each, man. We got 2 Pokemon Fire Reds.
2 of them.
Nice. Did you check to see if they were authentic?
Yeah, they're legit. Pokemon Sapphire. Now I haven't tested them to see if they saved yet, but even if they don't, that's a quick fix. Super Circuit, Sapphire, 2 Pokemon Reds, and then I saw this game. It's a Natsume game. It's called Car Battler Joe. It's an RPG kind of vehicle combat type game. Loose cart, $50.
Yeah, it's rare.
So I'm not collecting this. So if anybody wants to PayPal me money right now, I will ship this in the morning. But yeah, I mean, like normally, like okay, so I would have done that. I would have sold a Pokemon Red for $20 and then kept the rest of the shit that I don't need. You know what I mean? But now I'm in a sales mood, man. Get rid of it.
I wish I had more time this week, but I have to work my regular job, and then Saturday I'm working my other job, and then Sunday I'm going to the Red Sox. I don't have much time this week. But after that, I'm literally going to take every Sunday afternoon when I get back flea markets. I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to just start rolling stuff out. And Sundays will be like my get rid of stuff.
You know, that's what I need to do too. I mean, I collect so much of this stuff, man. Just like these 2 complete Pokemon games right here. Complete in box. I will never play these games. I need to sell them.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, there's his name, but the Gamer Dom 2009 said he needs a Fire Red.
Yeah, those are sorry, bro. They're already sold.
All right.
I brought them home. I brought them home.
I've
my
got
son
mine
was
for
like,
sale if you want to.
There you go. Sprooch will hook you up. I brought them home, showed my son who's like a Pokemon fanatic, and he's like, yeah, I'll buy them. My 18-year-old.
If you want my page, I definitely I have no want, need, or anything to keep it. It just happened to be in the bundle that I picked up. So hit me up and sure. Yeah, that or on my Facebook page, either one.
Retro Game Player said he sold 111 complete amiibos on eBay, and he was relieved to get rid of them. Yeah, dude, I can't imagine how much space that saved.
They crashed. Some of them were selling, and then they crashed bad.
You got the touch. Yo, Chris, yeah, you was talking about that earlier. Just sitting there reflecting, like, why do I have all these games? Start getting rid of them.
Yeah, listen, it's not like I don't like them or appreciate them, but I just don't need all the sports titles on Super Nintendo that I have. I'll keep the ones I had when I was a kid: NFL Quarterback Club '98, Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball, the Ken Griffey Jr. games. But I don't need all the Maddens and the IRIM Skins game and the PGA Tour. Get rid of all that shit. You know what I mean? Like and what happens is you, like I was saying, you buy a box of games or a system of games at a yard sale, and you sell off part of it, and then whatever's left over, you just end up throwing in your collection, and over time, that becomes like a huge thing. So I don't know.
So, CM, do you still want this, man? I know you mentioned it, and I did not fulfill my end of the deal.
Let me find my list. I don't even know where my list is. I think I still need that one. Actually, I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, but don't waste your time. Just put it in a pile or something for me. So if we do a trade in the future, I mean, don't spend $4 to ship a $2 game. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want it, man, I'll send it to you.
I do appreciate it though.
Shad,
every game counts.
Shad's in the house.
What up, Shad?
What up, Shad?
Yo, Chris, which Game Gear do you have?
The Blue Sports Edition one.
He's got
Is that what it is?
that's a good one. Apoc picked that up too. But
Yeah, I saw that.
CM's battery compartments were better.
Yeah, I actually sent mine off to MT Shark, and MT Shark took it, like stripped it apart, cleaned everything out, new capacitors, put it back together. So mine's like absolutely in the best condition it could be.
That's it. Like CM said, that's a sport edition. Wish I didn't know that till he said that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Like Captain America to go with it. Yeah, I like this.
What's that?
But it didn't
Captain
have
America?
the cover for the battery, but it came with this, with the damn battery pack.
Oh, that's a rechargeable battery pack for that. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, this is all right.
I had a rechargeable battery pack for mine that clipped into the bottom. That's the only way I was able really to play it. Much weight to it.
Yeah, it does. This thing, yo, it's heavy. Just straight
You
up.
do a workout with that thing.
Yeah. Sweating to the oldies, Richard Simmons. 1, 2. We got a Game Gear for you. Ooh.
Hey, Jav.
What you got? Oh.
Is that a pan?
Nice, huh? Yo, man, you got to come off some Joes and some Transformers.
Hey, this is my 4th one if you're interested. It's got a broken back tire, but it still looks nice.
Yeah, that's dope right there. And let me see. That Prime you showed earlier. All right, come up off of that.
Yeah. I've got all the toys.
Yeah, you do. You come across, man. Those
I never see G.I. Joe Transformer
Damn,
stuff.
man.
Dude, you wouldn't believe I've come across 4 of those, 3 originals and 1 newer one that's red. I haven't paid more than $4 for any of those.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and there's one that I've passed up multiple weeks at a flea market box for it.
Peace out, Brad. Thanks for stopping by, man.
All right,
Yeah,
bro.
thanks, Chris.
Later, Brad.
He had the Robert's saying he had the red Cobra boat as a kid. Yo, man, I had so many Joes.
And over there on the shelf.
Yep, with the depth chargers on the back that come off.
Hey, what's the what was
the HIF?
Yo, what was the name of that one? It was a Cobra jet or whatever, hovercraft or something.
The Rattler?
No,
Yeah,
it was a vertical. It took off vertically.
This one, the Rattler.
Is that what it was called?
The wings go like that?
I don't even know how I remember that, but that is right.
It's I pieced this thing together from a shell. He's 100% complete now. I even have a wild weasel for him, but he's not in there yet.
I got the weasel for it. Damn.
Yep.
Yo, Shad is saying he needs the G.I. Joe headquarters.
I had that as a kid.
I don't even.
There's at least 4 of them.
Yeah, there is 4.
I have Robert. I have part of the track layer. I'm missing the actual track part for it. I have the Triple T, which is Sergeant Slaughter's tank that he's talking about, sitting over there at the convention. Yes, Shad, I am actually using a Laserdisc player.
Are you using a Laserdisc player? Laser
active.
Laser.
Chris,
what's up?
Here.
Come on, Tight. You got to get involved in the toy hunt.
Yeah. Like mine has that case.
Yeah, I had a. I want the box.
Then,
I want to get a box.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Retro Nobody. I actually have that sitting just mainly the shell of it. I picked up for like $10. I'm thinking about piecing it together. I had it when I was a kid because my aunt worked for Hasbro. so I had a lot of the toys.
Hasbro, damn.
Hey,
Aunt
Hav,
worked for
Hav,
Hasbro.
on the top of your Game Gear, there's a like an extension cable port. It's right here. Do you have the plug that goes in there?
What am I looking at? Let me see.
Shad, you're gonna hate me, but I passed up a Ghostbuster house a couple weeks ago for $20 at a flea market.
You talking about right
But
here?
I think it was mainly just the shell.
You talking about right here?
Let me see.
Right here, right?
Higher. Yeah. Okay. So you don't have a plug that goes in there.
I do. It's right here.
Okay. Is yours black or is it blue?
Black,
It's blue.
gray. Actually, it's gray.
It
Yeah, I
looked
guess it is.
Sorry, Jeff, about my.
I always wondered if there was a blue one that went in there, but I guess not.
No, what is that used for?
It's like a link cable, like the Game Boy link cable.
Oh, okay. All right, now I'm trying to figure this out. How does this go on here?
Also, CM, you was thinking it was supposed to be the same color as the system.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I had that problem too with something else.
Yeah, sorry, Shad. I'll keep an eye out for you, one man, but I think shipping might be not something that big.
G.I. Joe headquarters. That sounds stupid. Chris, how does it go on here?
What's that?
This damn magnifying glass.
Oh, hold on. Let me try and put mine. I think.
I don't know if you can put it on, Hoff, with that battery pack.
You can't use the battery pack for that, or the charge pack.
Yeah. Yeah. If you look at the bottom of the magnifying glass, right here, you'll see these. There's two bumps on it.
Yeah.
Right there and right here. Those go into the bottom of the console right there.
Yeah. I never got into Micronauts. That was a little before me. Yeah, Micronauts. That might be something you remember, Hoff.
It sounds familiar, but
Like late 70s, I think. They were some of the first 3 3/4 figures. But as for Shad, don't forget I work for a company. Yeah. So I might get a good deal on shipping if I find one of those. So I'll keep you in mind, my friend, if I see one. I don't know if you're interested maybe in the GoBots headquarters. Does that help you out?
that bullshit. Man, damn.
You like that?
But I feel you though, Sprooch. If I ever see him, I'll snatch him up too.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, I just wouldn't tell anybody about it though.
Just quietly put it in the background.
Nah, but the Psykill, I still remember that to this day. Psykill and
The names they came up with those guys were so terrible.
so corny. Psykill,
Yeah.
Jeeper Creeper.
What
I
they
mean,
had? What, Leader 1?
But it was so innovative when they first came out.
Spacey.
Transformers came out, then I was like, oh, okay, GoBots are out.
Hey,
of
look,
here.
Captain's here. Hey, Captain.
What up, Captain? Captain!
What up,
Does
Kevin?
anybody, speaking on the toy thing, does anybody collect Ninja Turtles?
No.
No.
I got some stuff, but I don't know. I had it obviously when I. Not something I really collect. Although, Chris, I gotta get that Skeletor off you, man.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's super awesome, man.
I sold it.
What?
Did you really?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, man.
I threw it up on. I bought it for 50 cents in like 1992 or 1993, and the condition. The last two sold for like $350 ish or whatever. So I threw it up on Craigslist for $220, and then some dude was like, "Would you take $210?" I'm like, "Okay," because I bundled it with some loose figures that I had, and I sold the whole lot
Yeah.
for $235.
What's that, Chris?
Oh, it can't beat that. $10 for it.
What was that,
Oh,
Chris?
hey, sealed Skeletor from 1982.
A sealed Skeletor, man. Damn.
Yeah,
I also have a. If anybody collects Marvel, Marvel Secret Wars Freedom Fighter playset from 1984, still sealed in the box.
That's cool.
Looks
You
like
should
they're
be able
going
to get
for
a
about
decent
100 to 130 ish.
And you had this since you was a kid?
Yeah, I bought that Skeletor at the Bexley, or not the Bexley, the Gahanna community sale for 50 cents. I know my brother, because there were 3 of them, and my brother got 2. He got Stinktor and Mossman, so he's got those sealed somewhere.
Boss man, I remember that.
And I took Skeletor, and then I bought that DC carrying case, and I got that Marvel Secret Wars. Probably less than $5 total for everything.
Wow, that's awesome. So apparently, I'm
Damn, you still out?
telecasting from the minnow. Is my audio that bad?
You cut
Or
in
is
and
it
out
just
every now and then.
I think it's because I've got my something in the background, so I think it's kind of messing around with stuff.
Well, at least you're not
Rendering a
slave
video.
to me, though. Like me.
That's awesome. Retro got a near complete Castle Grayskull for $5.
What?
I have a Castle Grayskull I picked up for $10 off a guy who works at Hasbro, but it's mainly just the shell. I mean, I only wanted it for a shelf sitter anyways, so I don't really need the interior of it.
Chris, so this is our
Tight White's gonna leave because he's sad. Ridiculous, by the way, they're Hav.
this is how it goes though, right?
No, it goes on the bottom.
What?
It hooks to the bottom of the console.
You want to play a game like that?
I'm looking at it like this can't be right.
Look at the two nipples on the bottom of the magnifying glass, and then find the 2 holes on the bottom of the console.
Oh.
Retro, is that
Yeah,
video
buddy,
of yours
right
still
there.
up? I'll have to check it out.
Okay. Yes. Nah, I don't like it. I like it.
No, now you gotta power it up. Now you gotta power it up, play a game, and tell us how it is.
No, I
Yeah.
like this way better.
You'll be the first person in the group
Yeah.
to play Game Gear with a magnifying glass.
Chad, that is true. I am actually in the bottom well of the Titanic. That's why you see all these wood paneling here and everything.
Yeah. He's down there with the rations.
This takes
The rations.
double A, triple A.
CaptNRetro says Hav really isn't a gamer.
I never had one of these.
Shad says, "Do you even game, bro?" CaptNRetro called Hav a
I
fraud.
never had.
Hey, I got something you don't have.
Hmm.
It's a sealed
here we go.
copy, VHS copy of if I could get the glare out of the way, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Mask of the. Ooh, yeah. I like that.
It's even got the original stickers on it for $17.99.
Whew.
Yeah.
Going to any thrift store and get that for 49 cents.
For it.
Isn't that funny how technology just loses value like that? It's crazy.
I bought it because it was a good movie, and if I ever meet Ken, I'm gonna have him probably sign it.
That's what's up.
Wow, Shad called Hav a shelf collector. Whew.
Call me
Yes,
whatever
yes,
you
it is
want.
Captain Retro. I picked that up at Savers for $4. It's the original one from 1980. 1983. I'm sorry.
Nice.
And there's a Wampa next to him that I picked up at Savers as well.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, this is my dungeon. This is where I come to do my stuff.
Kevin,
Someday I'd like to finish it, but
Rancor monster behind you.
yeah, from Return of the Jedi.
It is up there on the top left up there.
Right here. Right there.
Yeah.
Mint condition.
Damn.
My Savers is usually pretty good. I mean, I'll go with spurts without finding a thing, but then all of a sudden I'll find, obviously, somebody will dump stuff off. Star Wars stuff. I've got a whole bin full of original Star Wars figures that I found for for a couple of them. I've gotten probably half my G.I. Joes there from people just dumping stuff off. So check out your Savers, people. But if you're in my area, don't go.
Yo, I went to a Savers in Connecticut. It was terrible.
We don't have Savers
saying.
in Tennessee.
Hob, how could you get that close to me and not even come up into my neck of the woods?
You weren't that close.
It's not that far from me.
Man, I only had 8 days to work with.
It's all right. I could have met you somewhere. We could have had lunch.
Yo, next year, I'll be home Memorial Day next year.
All right.
That's my next road trip.
The wife lady and I are debating on taking a trip down to either Georgia next year to see some friends.
To where?
So either Texas or Georgia to see some friends. If I go to Georgia, I can get a tattoo. If I go down to Texas, I get to see some other people's. But I think they're a couple hours north of you and Jeff.
An hour where?
They're up in. She's up in area.
What'd you say?
Austin area.
I don't know. You're breaking up.
Sorry, she's up in the Austin area.
Oh, Austin. Yeah, that's about 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin. I've never been to Austin. I gotta go check Austin out.
Apparently, CaptNRetro is getting some formers.
Yeah, he knows that.
CM is serious over there. CM, you're working on the stream.
Sorry, bro. Always working, man. Always working. Even when I'm off, I'm working. trying to set that up tomorrow. Sell some games.
Yeah, you gotta get that cake.
Gotta get that cake.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm lazy.
Yeah, we've been trying to help out good old BC with that, but
making that cake.
He's working.
Yeah,
He's taking steps. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. Hey man, I got this game for $10. It looks like it goes for $13.87 on eBay.
I picked this up. I forgot I had it sitting off to the side. I picked this up, but I can't decide if I want to keep it or flip it. Bucks for it. From the Arkham Batman series.
That's the
They
Croc.
go for like $50.
Croc.
Killer Croc.
Yeah,
I like it, man. He was a cool bad guy.
Yeah, and he's huge.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to keep him or with my Bane or if I want to get rid of him.
You got Bane too?
Oh, Bane.
Bane. $80. I picked them up for 2 at Savers.
Bane. You got Bane. I'll take Bane off your hands.
That one's not going anywhere.
You sure about that? Everything has a price on it.
Gotta make that cake.
Everything has a price.
Everything does have a price, but Bane's got to be hard to get off me. Yeah, guys.
And I could cover just about any price.
Okay.
Wow.
I like that Kuon sitting behind you.
Yeah, there we go.
Which one?
There you go.
Which
The
one?
good one.
They're all good.
All right then.
You're talking about this one.
He's on synths. What is that, synths?
You talking to me, Sprooch?
Retro said. Well, Retro said Killer Croc is on synths. I'm not. What is synths?
Yeah, what is that?
You talking about pennies or nickels?
Then get what keyboard?
Synths.
Yeah, you talking about
Maybe
keyboard.
Oh, okay. Unsensed. I don't get it either.
A Big Daddy.
Oh,
What is it? I remember the Big Daddy. That was a good game.
Hobbs has got the NES Classic right back there in the box. That's still going on for Craigslist and offer up for like $250 right now.
Yeah, that thing is stupid expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My wife was nice enough to go and grab me one while I was at work one day.
That was cool. That was nice. That was nice, Justin. That's all right there.
Okay.
At the retail. That's staying in your collection?
Oh yeah, yeah. I play it every once in a while. It's sitting upstairs on my big TV.
Oh, mine is virgin. I'm not touching it. I have no.
I gotta play with it. I can't let everything sit in the box.
It's sitting in that
All my
box
Transformers
till somebody wants to cover that price.
So Hobbs, is that sealed? Is it still sealed?
They're not sealed. They don't have seals.
No, they just were tabbed. Thing on it to show that it was closed. You could open it up and it each individual piece had like a wrapper on it, but it wasn't like taped or sealed or anything at all.
It just comes. You could open it in the store.
Well, you could play it, man. You could play it if you wanted to.
I'm not playing. This is whack. 30 game, man. I could buy the games that are on here if I wanted to. This is whack for real, for real. I'm not feeling it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not sealed. There's no clear circle sticker or anything on it. It's just the system.
You think they would have sealed that though?
I'm not gonna touch that Jason game, Captain. I'm not gonna touch that Jason game until they get the one-player mode in it and they get the bugs fixed. Otherwise, it looks like a great game.
Yeah, it looks fun. But it's terrible. Just like Kev saying, it's like the game's not even ready. They just pushed it.
It's not. They shouldn't have put it out, but I understand why they did.
Yeah, they pushed it out. That's crazy.
That's a common thing nowadays, man. Releasing games real early. You got Blu-ray now. Come on now. You're going to have to update this thing ever so often for like 10 to 15 gigs. Update. Blu-ray has plenty of storage for all that stuff. I don't know what to do. They're just trying to take money from us, I think. Because I just got more one and had to do like a 28 gig download on my signal, which took 6.5 hours.
Are they going to ever release that Friday the 13th physical? Anybody know?
No. No, that's digital only.
Oh, no. I don't want it.
Yeah, but Captain, they still don't have the single player on it, right? It's only online.
Yeah, it's online only, Sprooch.
Yeah.
So
I'll get it when they. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I'm with Dad on that one.
It was crazy though. It was the same time I picked up this damn DVD set of Friday the 13th, man. And I'm seeing all you guys playing that game, and I really wanted to play it. CaptNRetro toting gas cans around, going back to the truck, and doing a really good job, and his team falling apart. Did you guys see that stream? CaptNRetro
was getting a physical release.
I hope it does.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
There's rumors out there that it is.
The Captain said it's got the single player coming out. Maybe that's when it'll have the single player release. Yeah, it'll be a hard copy.
I will totally buy that.
Oh, maybe it's just me, but I don't like games that I can't physically hold at any point in time.
I got you. I'm right there with you, man. I was surprised that Morrowind expansion for the ESO Online was a actual physical copy you could buy.
Yeah.
Physical. Let's get physical. Let me see your body work.
It's like going back to when you was a kid going to the library picking out a dinosaur book because, you know, dinosaurs were cool. Open up the book, see the pages and colors. It's that kind of thing.
You was going to the library? When I was a kid, I was Googling everything.
It's the foul balls.
When you were a kid, Jav, you were Googling everything?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Back then?
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm not going to the library. That's boring.
Who is that? You have?
No, that's not me.
It's that simple.
He's playing with an old ass calculator.
I'm playing talking baseball head to head.
Oh shit!
Wait. Let me see if you can hear this audio.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So is this for a Game Boy? Or one of those
Yeah.
little hands?
Yeah, it's the light when they didn't have the LEDs in the back.
Which one?
That's crazy.
The light
Me
screen.
and both got handheld stuff.
Who's in here with my
Sam,
Game Gear?
trying to hit home.
The old school. Oh, yo, I used to have a. Remember the mini arcades? With the stick on it. It was a little cab.
Yeah, those Coleco arcades are awesome. I wish I could find a Pac-Man one because we had a Pac-Man one when I was a kid. But
Yeah.
they're like $100.
I used to have a.
Yeah, Wood's got it right there.
I used to have Donkey Kong. Oh damn! Yeah, see. Miss Strike 2. Yo, is that an HDI? HDMI, Chris?
Yeah. No, it's 4K. This is a 4K
Damn, okay. All right.
VTech Video Technologies talking play-by-play baseball. The Eagles versus the Buffaloes.
Eagles versus the Buffalo.
Yeah, man, that's what it says. It's awesome. I got this at Thrift for $3.50, but it was like half off.
That's even shaped like a diamond.
Yeah. It's a big ass speaker right here on the top, like where the bleachers would be, you know.
Yeah.
And then like player one can be the Eagles, and here's all their stuff, and the other person's the Buffaloes, and there's their stuff. You don't see a lot of those anymore. They don't make them like that anymore.
Now, it was a whole like entertainment little system there. You could just sit down and play with two people, which was also multiplayer.
I remember playing that tabletop Coleco Pac-Man cabinet hours. My dad even played that. And then we had the Coleco Bolatronic. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's like maybe 2 feet long, and it's got like a screen up here. It kind of bumps up, and you like select the guy, and the little guy runs across the top of the screen, and like in the middle of his backswing, you got to hit the button in the right way, and then it like LEDs down the lane into the pins. It's pretty
Cool.
awesome. They remade it a couple of years ago, but man, if I ever found one of those, I'd be over the moon.
It's kind of crazy that you talked about your dad actually playing that, because my dad hates video games, man. He cannot stand them. Severe waste of time. Okay, that's what he says. You could be, doing all this other stuff, but he actually played that. Huh?
Is your dad Hank Hill?
No, he's like a Viking warlord. Yeah, but he actually played that Pac-Man game, man. He grew up like playing, like he was making money in pool halls and shit and hustling and all that kind of stuff, and he was playing pinball machines and Pac-Man. So he actually played that. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Dad used to play when we were kids. We got a Super Nintendo, me and my sister, and my dad used to play Jack Nicholson golf. He would literally sit down and play a whole 18 holes in that thing. But that was like the only game he would play. He tried playing like with me, but he couldn't get the idea of it, and he just never liked it. But he would play that golf game for hours.
Yeah, my dad would play like the classic arcade games, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Pac-Man, and then when he played a little bit of the Mario, but then when Super Nintendo came out, we would play Super Mario Kart, and he was actually pretty enthusiastic about Mario Kart 64, which is probably why I have such nostalgia for it.
And that's crazy.
I miss those old days, though. I miss those old days when we were kids, though. I mean, well, when I was a kid, I know some of you guys are close to my age, but like where you could go to Blockbuster and rent a game or Hollywood Video or whatever you had around and try it out. But now you can't really find out a game unless you buy it.
I know, man. I miss that.
Yeah. We have Family Video here in Ohio, and there's a couple of them around. You can still go in and buy and rent games, and then like every now and then
really?
some of the games, some of the games they'll be on sale, like 3 for $21 or something like that. I never find anything good, but it's not the same because back then it was like cartridges. You didn't have the internet. You know what I mean? Like I'm standing in Family Video, I'm like, oh, is this game? I mean, we do it every day at thrift stores, right? Is this game valuable? I don't know. Let me go on my magic little device here that tells me everything I need to know. Nope, that game's shit. I'll leave it. Like you didn't have that option back in the day.
Right. I mean, if I can pick up a game at Savers or Goodwill for $2, I don't even bother looking it up. I'll take a chance on it. I don't care. It's $2. I just picked up like 4 DS games for like $2 a piece because I know I can bundle them with the systems and get them that way.
Yeah. It's always good to have a couple, like, especially like PlayStation stuff, like get a couple Grand Theft Autos, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, and bundle them with consoles, man. They sell real quick.
Yeah.
But to CM's point, man, you went back in the day and rented a game, just basically, looking at it and saying that looks cool. So you take it home and play it, and that was your whole effing weekend,
Yep.
You got to know that.
I remember when you could rent systems from Blockbuster when they started that. I really remember that with the N64.
I
Because,
remember
we
that
had
with
it.
the Virtual Boy.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Damn.
Damn.
They rented out the Virtual Boy. I used to remember playing that at Circuit City.
Damn.
Circuit Shitty.
Yeah.
I remember
But
damn.
like the captain said, you can go to a GameFly, use it and like it. But I don't know if I mean I don't go through games fast enough to be able to use a service like that. And Redbox, I use them every once in a while. Like actually, I rented Zero Dawn last week and played it for a day. And the game, but then I saw it's going to have some DLC for it, so now I'm going to wait on it again.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Always it seems like if you wait longer, you get the total package kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, you kind of have to nowadays because otherwise it's just going to keep rolling out and you have to spend another $10-20. That's what they did with Destiny, and it really pissed me off. I dropped $60 on Destiny, and then they had the DLC. You had to pay another $20 for that. And then they had another $25 DLC, and then you had to rebuy the entire game to get the last expansion, which was a complete BS again. So I just refused to buy it.
I love Destiny. That's the shit.
I can too, but I don't want to drop $200 on a game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy. 60, and then they had the maps, the DLC come in. Damn, I don't remember. It's been so long.
Well, you know what was happening? Bungie was leaving from Halo, so they was trying to make as much money as they could to fund Destiny, and they was going to drag it out as long as they could.
Yeah. Well, now they're coming out with Destiny 2.
It'll be the same mess,
And
man.
I'm like, I'm not going to buy it. There's no point in buying it. And then by the time you buy the total game with all the expansions, they're going to be coming out with like Destiny 3. So it's just complete.
You'll be so late to the game if you go play like Crucible or whatnot. You will be destroyed.
Yeah. I'll stick to like my Fallout games and shit like that. The games that, yeah, it's got some DLC to it, but that game forever.
And this is a question I have for the panel and everybody down below. What is a modern game now that you can go buy without an internet connection that's challenging and fun?
Actually, I'm playing it right now. One that I'm playing right now is Wolfenstein New Old Blood on my PS4, and that's a lot of fun. Actually, I paid like $10 for it on clearance at Target. I don't think there's any DLC for it. There might be, but I don't care. It's a great game.
You can take that game home and pop it into your PS4, I'm assuming, because Xbox One would not do that, and play that game.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was playing it today for a little bit.
Wolfenstein, what was it?
I believe it's Wolfenstein Old Blood on the PS4.
Wolfenstein Old Blood. I'm writing that down right now. Next, Hobbs.
Without an internet connection, shit. Oh damn, I just got some shit. Injustice 2.
Oh, you know what's another good one? Is Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah,
I've got
yeah, Shovel Knight, and then Injustice 2.
Yeah, but you need the updates for that one. And there's DLC content already
right
coming
now.
out.
We got three games. Have a lot of fun with.
Last of
With
Us
no internet
remaster.
connection.
Oh,
Yeah, The Last of Us Remastered is another one too. It does have the option to play online, but you can literally just go home, put it in, and start playing it. You don't have to go
Mega
online
Man
for anything unless you want that option.
Look at Kev. Kev said his Play Choice 10 requires 0 internet. Oh yeah, definitely. Any of the Batman Arkham. But yeah,
Which are good games.
huh?
Batman Arkham City, Asylum, all those are really good games.
They re-released them on the current gen.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, get this.
I have them all on PS3 though. I don't know if I want to rebuy them.
Yeah, but I got it. I don't give a damn. It was like $30. I had a gift card and it came down to like $30 for me. So I snapped.
Well, to Paul's point, man, if all you had was a PS4 and you bought that collection right there, but to also Spruce's point, if you had the PS3 and you already had them, you wouldn't have to buy them. But if you had a PS4 and you were looking for something, there you go. That's all of them, right, Hobbs? The whole collection.
Yeah. I would also recommend the Ratchet and Clank game for PS4. It's really good. Song of the Deep is awesome.
I've got Song of the Deep. I haven't played it yet though.
Pinball Arcade.
Oh, I love that pinball shit. See, that's wait a minute. I just got to stop everybody right now because that pinball stuff I seen, CM streaming, and a couple other guys, it looked like I was at a pinball machine. That was
It looks and sounds great, and you kind of get tunnel vision, and like all you're concentrating on and seeing is that table and watching the ball and all the action on the table. You really lose yourself. And I'm telling you, Pinball Arcade. Like I've got Pinball Arcade, and then I've got the Stern Pinball Arcade because Stern has a bunch of licensed tables like Starship Troopers, Last Action Hero, Terminator, that kind of stuff that they couldn't get licenses for, but Stern got the license for them and put out their own compilation. And then the Pinball Arcade 2, which was a PAL release. I've got those 3. But if you're going to spend the money, get Pinball Arcade 1. It's $17 at GameStop. It's 22 tables. It's Addams Family, Arabian Nights, Taxi, Medieval Madness, Star Trek Next Generation. I mean, there is a shit ton. Theater of Magic, Attack from Mars. Like, there's just so many good pinball tables on there. And $17 for 22 tables, that's less than $1 per table. And if you were to buy them individually on the PSN store, they're like $5 each. And I think they bundle seasons for like $30 just by Pinball Arcade Season 1. It's crazy.
Done.
And it's amazing. And with the PlayStation 4, it's so easy to stream. You know what I mean? Like,
I just like
make
the
it-
fact that it looked like a real pinball table. All the
Yeah.
lights was working like a pinball table. The balls, everything was just working perfectly.
yeah. The ball
Like it's
physics
kinda
are
fun.
really good. Sometimes you'll get a glitch type thing here or there, but for the most part, it runs pretty smooth. And Captain, if you're still in here, I got my son, my William, I got my 12-year-old to play Medieval Madness Day. He thought that was hilarious, watching the castles blow up and listening to the banter. I do not have Pinbot for Nintendo. But I think Pinbot is one of the tables on one of the collections. The actual Pinbot table.
And CaptNRetro getting, he was getting pissed off with those ogres and whatnot, which I never played that table in real life, so I don't know. But
yeah,
that was really hilarious.
Yeah, the trolls that come up out of Medieval Madness, they're made of like a rubber, right? And they do a really good job of sort of emulating that. When the ball hits it, the ball goes flat. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what your guys' experience with pinball is, but you can feel like the ball coming off the bumper and how it's going to react coming off of certain angles, off of certain ramps and things like that. And those troll faces, are rubber. So when the ball hits it, it dies and then just falls basically straight down. There's no, an object that bounces off of something bounces off at the same angle that it hit at. Not with that, man. And you get a lot of balls coming off flat down the middle of the table. So Cap and I were talking the other day. We were texting, and he's texting me these amazing high scores. But yeah, he loves it. But it's such a cheap game. It's like if you have a PS4, there's really no reason not to have it. Especially if you want to start doing live streams, pop that sumbitch in, and your PlayStation 4, hit share, start broadcast, select YouTube, fill out your little description, hit start broadcasting, and you're on your way. It's 4 buttons.
So we got like 5 games right now that are all really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are PS4. I don't have an Xbox One or a Wii U or anything, a Switch.
I got an Xbox One, but I can't recommend anything for that.
Of course, you can always, if you're into college football, you could always pop in a football game, play football.
And I haven't played football in forever. I used to always play Madden. I used to want to make.
What the fuck is this?
Hit stick somebody.
Madden.
Yeah,
we always used to play Game Day.
Yeah, Game Day was fun. I used to have the one with Jerome Bettis on the cover.
The bus.
That's a
People
Pittsburgh.
talk shit about sports games. Yeah, that's when they traded him from the Rams to the Steelers. People could say whatever they want about sports. Sports was a shit.
Retro Nobody's saying if he knew about the streaming thing, he would have gotten a PS4 instead of an Xbox One. Yeah, I don't know how the Xbox One handles that, but man, the PlayStation 4. I mean, you basically, like I said, hit share, start broadcasting, and then select Twitch, YouTube, or anything else, and you're off and running. I got a capture card. Yeah, I have a HD, an Elgato HD 60, which I'm gonna need to use to stream Mega Man X.
10-yard fight. Yeah, but the Xbox is more it's more multimedia and like being on camera with other people. Yeah, it's cool, but it's more multimedia friendly.
So you think Microsoft would have picked up on that, and because it was a multimedia system, you think they would know people would be streaming stuff and trying to do all these things, but PlayStation made it so easy. Sony, I'm not just a Sony fanboy, but they're more reliable. Sony is.
Look, Sony, PS4 is the shit. I don't care what anybody says.
The only thing I have to say about the PlayStation thing after the whole E3 thing is they have to get on board with making their system backwards compatible, like they're going to be doing with the Xbox X or whatever the hell it's called. I'm happy with they do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the PlayStation 3 was backwards compatible.
It was all the way.
Yeah, and then they stopped.
But all PlayStation 3s are backwards compatible with PlayStation 1, so at least you have that library. Which is sort of a weird dynamic to go 2 console generations back and be backwards compatible. I mean, could you imagine if the Wii U is compatible with GameCube but not Wii? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be weird.
I don't know. It didn't make sense when they had the first run of the PS3s come out when we're backwards compatible. But when they like revamped them with the slims, they were like, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore, which it sucks for us, but they do it because they want you to buy the digital copies of the games through their site.
Yeah.
Get
And they knew
why they're doing
they,
it that way for the money, but
yeah, they knew they were having a lot of problems with the PS3 Fat. So instead of having to fulfill all those warranty obligations and pay for parts, they just axed it. I mean, you're right. It was a cost analysis.
yeah. JT, you're welcome, by the way. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I've got that PS3 that I got in the box from the Bexley community sale. Retro Game Players is saying he loves his PlayStations. I had 2 PS3 backwards compatible with PS2. Fail on me, lose all your saves. And you have a Slim and he loves it. I had the PS3 Slim and played it. And then it finally somehow the hard drive got corrupted. And thank God I had the God of War edition, which is the PlayStation 3 Model 3. And it bangs like a champ. But I know a guy. The thing is, you got to kind of know a guy. He said he can replace the hard drive and update the software. He works at a pawn shop, does it like all day, every day, and he says he'll do it for like $30. So $30, I don't think that's too bad.
I have my PS3 Slim. Actually, I'm watching the Red Sox on it right now, through the PlayStation View, which is awesome, by the way. But I have that I picked up last summer. PlayStation 3s, the fat ones that are backwards compatible. One of them still works great. The other one needs a disk drive, which seems to be a big issue on a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
That the disk drives went. For what I have into it, it's not worth dropping $50 on a disk drive to put in there to sell it for $70. So
That's a good point.
Smash is watching the Sox game too, and he said he's never had an issue with his Nintendo consoles, but 360s and PS3 consoles, he's had issues with them.
yeah, I don't know what the 360s failed left and right. They had what, like a 60% failure rate or something, didn't they? It was something high.
Yeah, I had like 5 of those, Sprooch. 5 of those.
Yeah.
Wasted.
I mean, I have one now that I paid $20 for, and it works great. Door works, everything. But before that, I went through 2 or 3 of them. At a Savers, had like 7 of them. 3 of them before I got one that worked, and then I sold it. I paid like $25 for it and sold it for $60, and I was done with it. The only reason I have one now is because I use it for a test system. I haven't turned it on.
Mm. Since I got my PlayStation 4, I haven't even played my PlayStation 3. No, you touched it, man. Just sitting there with this little red light on.
Yeah, the only time I play my PS3 is when I pop PS1 games in it.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I recorded the game footage for the demo disc.
Hey, CM,
My
don't let that
PS3 is a
PS3
glorified. My PS3 right now is a glorified streaming system because all I watch on it is I'm watching PlayStation View right now. Usually when I'm down in the basement, I'll throw on YouTube or I'll throw on a Blu-ray. So I don't play games on it much anymore. My PS4 does all that. I play the games on that, and we use that because I don't have cable. So everything we watched is literally run through the PS4. But I bought a cooling tower for it, which is the best investment I've made for that thing, by the way, because it runs so much. It gives it the extra cooling.
So
Nice. I'll have to look into that. I don't use mine all that often. Like I use my 360 for like YouTube if I want to watch it on the TV, Netflix, Hulu, all that stuff. I just use my PlayStation 4 for games.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, that sounds like a good investment just to keep the dust and shit off of it. And
a word of advice, though, every now and then, grab your system, unplug it, and blow it out with compressed air.
Time anyway.
that thing is loud though. PS4 is just loud.
all right,
Like
Retro Game Player, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Later,
thanks,
Retro Game.
Later, brother.
I've never had a issue with my PS4 being loud. It's very quiet. I don't notice it when it's running. The only time I notice it is if I turn on the cooling tower. It's got a higher hum to it, but I don't notice anything about my PS4.
That's what I was going to say too, because it runs really quietly.
I got the white one, the Caucasian, my white girl, the Destiny one, the Destiny, not the one, the first Destiny.
That's the limited edition there, Hobbs.
Yeah, I got the white one, the first Destiny one.
That's Star Wars Battlefront, or yeah.
Yeah, I thought you got a Star Wars one.
My friend
she
just picked up
Star Wars.
my friend just picked up one of the new gold ones and she loves it.
Wait, if Hobbs got two, I gotta get another one. I'm going tomorrow to get a gold one. They had it at Walmart for $249.99.
Well, you can just wait.
Well, that's not a bad deal because it's a 1 terabyte drive on it.
You can just buy like a Taco Bell Gold PS4.
Yeah, the gold one.
Smash is right though. He said, "You want to talk about a loud system? The Dreamcast. It sounds like a jet engine taking off when you turn it on."
Yeah. You think something's wrong with it because it sounds like it's grinding your disc away.
It does.
I'm like, what the hell?
It is great.
But you know what? That's par for the course because you remember when you had dial-up internet and AOL would be like, oh, that's what the Dreamcast sounds like.
Yeah, I used to hate that on the PS2. I'm playing Madden, I'm busting somebody's ass, and then that shit disconnects. And I get the damn, I hate when I would get the damn DNF for it. I said, oh, that's some bullshit. They hit me up. I was like, oh. But that was, playing online on the PS2, hit sticking somebody, brow, the screen shake, like, cough that rock up. Somebody, that was the shit. That was the one with Ray Lewis. That was when they first brought the hit
Ray
stick.
Lewis.
Ray.
I used to buy Madden every year.
I wanted to make somebody fumble every time I used the hit stick.
It always screwed me. The hit stick did.
Would you go to hit and then miss?
Yeah.
Oh, you look stupid.
I did.
You look stupid.
For sure.
And then you have no backup.
No, none.
Yeah, but you know the original game that had the hit stick was what, NFL Blitz? You would just blast people like across the screen.
Oh yeah, the reach, it was ridiculous.
Blitz was hilarious because everybody was Diesel. The QB was a big ass Diesel. Arnold Schwarzenegger was your QB.
Did you ever play NFL Blitz when they put it on the PS3? Had like LT on it.
The one with Lawrence Taylor on it?
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor, yeah.
They're like
I played
Blitz
that
the
one.
league.
Yeah, the cool thing about that game is when you would be in a game, your guys would get wrecked. And it would say, hey, your guy has a broken leg. Do you want him to continue to play?
Yes.
You could force him to continue to play, or you could take him out.
Oh, that was
and I was like,
league, right?
just give me an option. Yeah.
That's the league. Yeah, I never played. I see them all the time, but I never played them. Because they got LT. LT's on the cover of one of them.
Yeah, LT and...
it's that one, him, John Elway.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure it's John Elway.
Because I have the one with Strahan. I don't know if I want to get it, but the one that had Strahan, that was like PS2.
Yeah, I think that one was. Because there was one on the PS3, unless I'm remembering wrong.
It's the league.
I don't have it.
What you're talking about is the league.
Yeah, the league's on PS2.
Yeah.
On the 3, but...
Was there one on the PS3?
Yeah, the one with LT and somebody else. Is it Elway? Chris, you were saying it was Elway?
I'm pretty sure
it was. No, it was Bill Romanowski.
No damn Bill Romanowski on the cover.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
I just saw that the other day.
It's LT, but LT's on the cover of one of them, right?
Yeah, LT's on the cover of that one, but it's like LT and Romanowski.
Okay.
You can't really. He's on
they're
that
like doing the back-to-back.
Woo! Oh, we got the incomparable, the definitive source of gaming news, JT. Yeah, hell yeah! I used to play Cyberball at the arcade. I used to love it.
Spruce got Blitz 2 up there.
Yeah, that one's got just LT on it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The PS3 one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Blitz the League 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
All Pro. Yeah, see, now Kevin's talking about All Pro football. I remember that. That was the bootleg. That had no teams. That was just, they had no logos. It was just teams. Because they didn't have a light.
It's like the football teams were like, the Breakers versus the Hurricane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They had the colors, but they
it sounds like a women's roller derby.
It was like the XFL.
The rollers and the shakers.
Yeah, Blitz the League Microsoft 360 from 2006 had Romanowski and Lawrence Taylor doing the back-to-back looking hard thing.
Oh, see, that's funny because I had to look at the next one because I was like, I don't.
All right,
I don't
yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's him and Romo. It was on the 360.
Romo and LT?
Yeah. It's the league. It's on the 360. Let's see if I can get that to focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Romanowski, yeah. Yep, Romanowski. Bill Romanowski.
Emceemer, what is up, Murr?
Oh,
hey, man,
what up,
Murr? When are you gonna play some more Puyo Puyo Tetris, man?
1-2-1-2. Puyo.
Hey, I tried
Puyo.
that.
Oh, that's one of the teams right there, the South Utah Ball Fondlers. And that's Kev's favorite team. They're like, blue, 42. Yeah, Bill Romanowski, man. I don't know, he used to play with the Broncos and somebody else. Was it the Niners?
Tampa Bay, didn't he? Did he play for Tampa Bay?
No, he didn't play for Tampa Bay. He
Definitely
played for
or the Raiders. Either the Niners or the Raiders after.
He played
the
for the
Raiders.
Because he played with the Broncos at first, right?
Was the yeah, it was the Broncos first, then the Raiders.
Yeah.
He played for 4 teams. He played for the 49ers first.
See, yeah, I remember him being on.
He was a local kid. He was out of BC.
Yeah, he played the Niners, the Eagles, the Broncos, and the Raiders.
The Raiders. Super Bowl champion.
The fluffy game.
4-time Super Bowl champion. 23, 24, 32, and 33.
I didn't know he played for the Niners.
39.5 sacks, 18 interceptions, 16 forced fumbles.
Yep.
NFL.com.
Then he spit in somebody's grill. I remember that.
Didn't he also cry on TV about something?
Concussion syndrome, man. He had concussion.
Oh, yeah? He spit in somebody's grill.
Concussion and steroids.
Yo,
What
Kev,
up, Fluffy?
you are my boy.
No
Yeah, I know,
Fluffy
Kev. I'm going off of memory. Kev, so you like football like I like football? I don't think anybody likes football like I love football.
I love football.
I like college more.
If I showed you what's on this wall over here, I've got like 6 shelves worth of stuff of just Dolphins memorabilia, including like 10 game-worn jerseys.
But that's that bullshit, though. I'm talking about real football.
What? I'm sorry, we're not all.
They haven't won. They made it to the playoffs, though. That's a good step in the right direction.
Man, I like the Giants because they beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl, so I can't be upset there.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I hate the Patriots.
Look out for the
Oh,
Titans.
I want to see something cool. Y'all want to see something cool?
You got to keep your pants on.
I can't believe I put on pants for this. Is Sega still out there?
Sega.
I can't believe I put on pants for this.
All right, somebody's gonna
It's
ban.
Sega at my house.
Somebody's gonna ban Smash because he's a Patriots fan.
Yeah, you're banned, bro.
Gotta love to hate.
Fluffy wants us to sing some Umbop.
You like that? Tell me you like that.
Of course I do. Did you see when Brett Grimes did the same thing
Oh yeah,
over Megatron?
that was some years ago. He had a pick. That was a stupid pick. I don't remember. It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
It was the same year that happened.
What?
Tron.
Yeah, so it was about 3 years ago then.
Yeah, because he's playing for the Buccaneers now.
No,
He was
Yeah,
with the
it-
Dolphins when he did the interception, but
Yeah,
now
that
he's
was
playing with the
stupid.
Buccaneers.
I remember
Hey,
that.
we should start a fantasy league
We should.
I'm
with
in
just
too
us.
many of them.
I don't know how to start a fantasy league, and I've never really
Man,
played
that's a lot of
fantasy
I could do it.
football.
I've
I'm
run
in
a couple
school.
fantasy leagues before. I'll do it.
Can I have Jim
Yeah.
Brown in mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure can. Absolutely. We'll also give you
Yeah,
Barry
bro.
Sanders too.
It's like in the league. It's like in the league when Dr. Andre picked Keyshawn Johnson. They're like, he retired 3 years ago.
Yo,
When he-
I thought I was the only one
DJ,
that
who's your
watched
mom?
that damn show.
I meant Chad Johnson. You mean Ocho Cinco? He didn't even know the name.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He's like Keyshawn. He's like the winner.
Or when he picked Jordan
I
Cameron or
love that
Cameron
show.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Cameron and Cameron Jordan. They went to like a funeral or something, right? Was that Ted's funeral?
Yeah.
And he was like,
Shit.
he's like, one of these gentlemen plays linebacker. The other one of these gentlemen plays whatever position. He's like, do you know the difference?
He was a tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, which one of these guys did you draft? All right, later, Captain.
All right, Captain. I'll
Yeah.
probably
Later,
check you out.
Cap.
We're gonna get out of this stream. We're gonna get out of this stream here in about 20 minutes.
Emceemer is
All
right,
right,
though.
Kevin's a mass murderer. He's a psycho.
Ocho
He's up all
Ocho
night.
Cinco was in Miami for like 10 minutes until he hit his wife. And Joe Philbin cut him.
No, that was crazy.
Can
He
I
was
pick
hilarious.
Bo Jackson?
He did the river dance in one celebration. Yeah, that
Did
dude
you
was
see that
hilarious.
touchdown catch he had in Did you see that touchdown catch Ocho Cinco had in that Mexican football league where nobody could keep up with him because he was basically playing with a bunch of high school kids?
Nah, that's it. The river dance. Oh damn. Yeah,
Hey,
he got
CaptNRetro said he's gonna start up a stream, so I'll probably hold this for another 10 minutes or so Captain can get ready, and then I'm gonna cut the stream out, and then I'm gonna jump over and hang out with the Captain.
Yeah, I gotta head to bed anyways. I gotta be up in the morning.
Yeah, I've been in 100-degree weather all day. I'm beat down.
Yeah, you're in a tin truck, aren't you? Or are you walking around all day, Hav?
I roll in the hot box. I pay
Hot
my
box?
dues. I don't walk the beat anymore.
Yeah.
I don't walk the beat anymore, man. Pay my dues.
All right, Retro Nobody's out too. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, Dino. Can't wait to see your video tomorrow, or yeah, your pickup video. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Oh, snap.
Man, Andy's got a dump. I think. Fluff, you can't be bringing. What do you? Fluff bringing He-Man around Batman. Get that crap out of here. What are you talking about? What is JT talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's high, man.
Yeah, I don't know what JT is talking about.
He's been smoking that shit.
Sam, you're not right, brother.
Oh,
You ever see that movie Blue
Come on,
Streak
Jake.
with Luke Wilson and
Yeah.
Martin? He's like,
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
walked
that's
up to him and he's like, I got this, believe that. And then he took the gun. And he's like, I love that movie, man.
Is that
He's
the
like,
one
tell
with
him-
the diamond? He had the
he said,
diamond
"Tell
hidden in the precinct?
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
gonna
the
have
one?
to give me the gun. And he's like, okay. He's like, no, you can't just give it to me. You gotta let me take it from you. Now this is gonna hurt a little bit. And say what now?
Oh man,
Love
I
that
didn't
movie,
see
man.
Cap's stuff pop up. He's streaming right now. Looks like.
Is he?
I'll see you guys. It's always a pleasure.
All right.
All right, later, Wood.
Wood.
All right, guys. Well,
Woodbury's
if
fine.
Captain's gonna stream. I'm gonna put the link. Should I do that? Should I put the link in the description?
Thank you, buddy.
All right, WB.
Later, fellas.
Are you guys gonna Hav and Sprooch? You guys gonna hang out?
No, I'm actually gonna head up to bed, so I will catch you guys later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So
Well,
it's
we're gonna kill the stream early. Those of us that are gonna jump ship, I'm gonna jump ship and go over and check out CaptNRetro. CaptNRetro's live stream. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Don't forget, links in the description down below. I challenge you, if you haven't, to check out at least 2 of those channels. And don't forget our featured channels, Mr. Robert Paine.
Or better yet, do what Robert did and sub to all of them.
Yeah, Robert subbed to everybody. And of course, Apoc. Apoc is right at that bubble, man. He's got 90 subscribers. We need to get him 10 subscribers and get him to 100. So if you're not watching now and you're watching this tomorrow, hit up those links, man. There's some great stuff on YouTube. If you like our channels, you'll like those channels. So, guys, we will see you on the next one. Wood, Sprooch, Mighty Jav Geez, thank you so much for joining me. And we'll see you guys.
All right, man. Thanks for having us.
In a couple weeks.
Cool.
Peace out.
Puyo. Yo, good seeing you, Just. Wood. Peace.
All right. Later.
Peace.
You are my boy, the fluffy gamer. I'm Ghost. Yeah, JT, I have more footage of that Camaro coming. Brad, get out of here. The stream is over with. What are you doing? Get out of here. You're supposed to be working. No, you go to work. Leave me alone. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't have time for this.